Tell me, O Muse, of the many heroes from many places who wandered the many ways of the sacked sacred city of Arden Vug.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 58th expedition of the Arden Vuglaris campaign. It is the 28th of Lucrios. It is Bacillus Day. What do we have playing today?
Hi, I'm Adam. I am playing Zeros, the Cursed Fighter, and he is bringing his hireling Usert, the Whiskin Blacksmith.
This is Jason, bringing Ostrom, the first-level elf thief.
I'm Roy, and I'm bringing Asu, the Dwarven fighter.
I'm Ed. I'm bringing Kondak, the level 3 halfling fighter, and his hireling for today is Marrow Lind, second level elf wizard.
I'm Lewis, and I'm bringing Sumner, the fourth level Kumis nomad seer, and she's bringing her trusty companion Goodlash along for the ride.
I'm Steve. I'm bringing Kadeen, the Kumus thief.
Perfect. All right, we have a full gang today, so let's go ahead and get started. We all starting in Goblin Town, correct?
No, there's a split.
Okay.
Ostrom's in Gosterwick.
Kadeen also.
Sumner is also. I think, yeah. Who's in Goblin Town? Just
Zeros is.
Kondak is, yeah.
3 and 3 then. Cool.
You want to just come meet us in Goblin Town, and then we'll set out from there?
Yep.
Okay. So folks got to get up to Goblin Town, no?
Yep. Yes, we have to hike.
Okay. It is a
Plus,
beautiful
we've got
sunny
to
day.
install the teleporter.
It is a very beautiful sunny day today.
Beautiful sunny dragons.
No, actually, it's in the morning here. It's quiet. Again, like not even a cloud in the sky. It's kind of the the wizards are saying that it's going to be a high of 19. Light wind of about 6 knots coming in from the northwest. So a very nice day. Taps af, as I learned, as what people would say at the time.
We'll sing a happy song as we're heading up the stairs.
28th of Lucrios.
Correct. Bacillus Day. Okay. You don't see anything. It's a perfectly clear day. You don't see anything up on the stairs. Not even apes. No baboons. Baboons are apes, not monkeys. Yeah, they're apes. No baboons, as well as no goats. It's quiet. Shall we proceed?
Yeah, I
Yep.
guess
Yep.
so.
Okay.
Are we meeting in Goblin Town? I guess, yeah.
Right. The climb up the stairs is uneventful. You make it into Ardenville. You are happily ambushed, I would say, when you make it into Ardenville. The good news here is that there's no sounds of sting bats in the towers. Instead, sunbathing and quite bloatedly full are 3 giant frogs
Nice.
who are just like,
So-
"Blah." Like there's like kind of burp, and you just kind of see like a leg dangle out of them, you know? Like they're
Yeah, that's what I was like.
they're
What are they
eating good.
full of? We
Sting bats.
recognize the leg.
Yes, the sting bats, the suckers, the giant mosquitoes, the
Oh, it's not a. I was
Sturgis.
thinking it was a leg of an adventurer. One of our.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
Skillex. Look, the
Oh.
frog swam down and gulped him down from the bottom of the chasm.
So, no, there's no. It's a friendly event. They're just kind of chilling. Cool. So you can make it to the Goblin Stairs, no problem.
Hey, we're in.
Does anyone
2 torches
want
to go down?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, I got up.
Why does it take really torches at all to get up? To get to where? Because isn't it just straight down the pyramid?
No,
Because
we're not
we're
going
negative.
down
Oh, we're
There
not
is-
going in through the pyramid. Okay. Why
Yeah.
are we not going in via the pyramid?
because we're going to Goblin Town, so we're going
Okay.
directly down the stairs. That
Okay,
lead
I
to
thought it was
Goblin
all
Town, like
connected.
we discussed.
There's a basement to the west of the Temple of Thoth that leads 725 feet directly down a staircase into the Goblin territory.
Okay. I hope somebody else has torches because Ostrom does not. He doesn't have the carrying capacity.
Yes, I brought extra specifically for that.
Good.
Beautiful. Okay. And so it was. Make it all down to Goblin Town, where the grass is green and the, I don't know, etc.
The girls are green and the boys are green and the moss is green.
Okay. So to get up to the Halls of Thoth, are we taking the normal way through the Halflings entrance, or is there a different path you wanted to go up there today?
Yeah, I think going up to Halfling territory and by the statue is probably our best bet.
For sure.
I took that potion off of whoever brought it from Gostowick, by the way.
I'm willing to burn a torch to do so.
Yes, that would be required.
Does anyone want to take one of these holy waters as well? Spread them around.
I have no carrying capacity, unfortunately.
Zeros will take one.
Good.
Yeah. Goodlash has plenty of capacity, so if people, but he's no good at carrying, like he's no good at doing anything. So useful.
Do we
items
have-
for useful people, and anything that's junk can go on Goodlash.
I mean, can he pour it onto a weapon?
He can, but you can't hit anything with that weapon.
Oh, you're underestimating him. He's great. He saved the trident.
He's
for
never
us.
hit anything yet. He's
Has he
still
not?
to hit something.
Oh my god.
Goodlish can take one of the holy waters, and then Gideon's
Yeah.
got the third one. And worst case scenario, Goodlish can pour it onto a weapon and then hand that to someone else to swing.
Cool.
He can take the extra healing potion as well. So if
I
he's
took
going to hang back, then he can administer it. When...
No,
One of our
I already
three-
took it. It's on my bandolier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I guess we're going to head up to Halfling territory, and then we're going to try and head south to where we were last week, if we can.
Okay.
But who knows what's going to be up here.
You will arrive into a still abandoned halfling territory. However, you will notice that it is no longer spick and span since the last time you were here. In fact, waiting for you at the top of this territory, another sarcophagi, the most astute, or maybe even just the first one leading up there, you'll see that there is a broken dragonfly wing made of magical kind of glass.
Okay, this is going to be Kerbal
Just on the ground.
Khan's automata, right?
Just a snapped one on the ground here.
Is it the whole thing, the whole automata?
No.
Just the
Only-
wing,
Only the wing.
part of the wing. Okay.
The goblins don't like these things, I think, and they were breaking them.
But do we see any goblins around up here? Because they were supposed to be guarding this area.
Nope.
Do we like
This
to collect
is the
these
land of
pieces
Food Swiper.
for souvenirs?
Is Food Swiper alive? I think that we were operating under the assumption he got eaten by a gelatinous cube.
I mean, I can see about finding out for us if we want.
I don't think it's worth using your spell for that.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
At the end
That
of the
hurts.
session, if you wanted-
Imagine. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Have we had a poke around these sarcophagi? Just quickly, have we actually had a poke around in these and had a look inside them?
Yeah, we have. They have been thoroughly
We have,
looted.
okay.
Nothing in them.
Great, cool.
How big is the dragonfly wing? Are they like 2-scale dragonflies, or are they big?
Bigger. Less than your forearm, like maybe half your forearm. And
It's a big wing.
stone length.
Might be worth taking it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, in
Well, I was
case
gonna
it's repairable, you
mm.
might trade for spare parts.
Yeah, he might also thought we were ones who destroyed it as well.
I mean, if we're not carrying it openly,
Yeah, I mean, if someone wants to take it,
Oh, and
I mean,
refound this.
I can't take it, but if someone wants to take it, yeah, it's not a bad idea.
True, I can put it on. How many slots is it, Eric?
Just one. Grand. The portcullis is down, which is also confusing.
Yeah. I'm gonna open this portcullis, but I'm gonna have a quick look at it and make sure no one's like trapped it or anything like that.
For sure. Okay. You're very astute. There definitely is a little wire trap on it.
Mm.
So who's been coming through here?
Yeah.
I thought this is all controlled by the goblins now.
Well, there's two possibilities. Either this. Well, if the Setites taking control of here and started trapping it, why are they? Would they not have stationed people here? Or if it's the goblins, maybe the goblins can't hold this territory, so they've just trapped it. They've just trapped it.
I can elaborate a little bit based on the context here. Based on the let's say care setting up this trap and the way it's like a poison dart and things like that. I don't want to say this is these blaster marks are too accurate for sand people, but like it definitely seems like it was not made haphazardly.
So it's maybe not goblin work. There aren't any like tracks or footprints or anything around here to give us a clue.
Let's put our thieves to work hunting around. Let's scout out this whole area. See if somebody else is.
I would say that as far as you can tell, it looks like boot prints that could have been yours from back then.
Sure.
Or new ones, right? Like it looks like scuffed boot marks from somewhere between a week and now. Does that make sense?
Human sized rather than
correct. Human size, yeah.
Goblin size.
Yeah, but it could be beastmen as well.
Correct.
Could be beastmen. Could be Setites. Could be another adventuring party. I would say the three possibilities. Can we get past it without like?
Oh yeah, for sure. With time.
It?
Yeah, I assume. In fact, you can probably salvage the poison dart if you wanted to.
Oh, good thing. Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking we should leave it because maybe we don't want to
leave no trace, right?
Beam through here.
Yeah, but
I mean, we're gonna have to leave the gate open, aren't we?
Yeah, but you can disable the mechanism with time. You know what I mean? Just like a simple, just do it. So this way you can.
Why do we not occupy this territory ourselves and make it a base of operations?
Because the
this is a long-term goal, but we would be picking a fight with the goblins to do it.
But they're not here.
Yes, it's disputed territory. There's politics going on for it.
Ah, okay.
And we also need like 30 consorts among the party to be able to hold it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, but if the goblins aren't here, they're not defending it against anything. But
yeah, we can't stay and defend it indefinitely. We don't have the resources to. Kondak is gonna disarm this trap. Then he can take time to disarm it, and then we'll go through the portcullis.
Brilliant. So it was. Yep. Portcullis goes up. You take your time. Trigger it open.
If you've not got capacity, can I take the needle?
Yeah, sure. You can have a needle.
Whilst he's doing that, Samarik is going to. Nope. She's going to spend luck on that.
Do we have any luck suppliers in this group?
Was this trap set by Setites, Eric? Yeah or nay?
Yay.
Dial a deity.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
Did you get the extra plus D8?
Because she got she got a thing, and she got it increased from D6 to D8.
When seers burn luck, they get a bonus.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You all are in the main, debouchement from the stairs of the pyramid. Are we heading south?
What's the dust and debris situation like? Is it particularly clean?
It is not stickily clean. No. Like good. Thanks for asking. I would flag that if that was the case, but it's always worth checking.
I'm just checking there isn't a second gelatinous cube, you know.
You never expect the second one.
Never expect the second one.
Yeah. No, but you definitely see that there are burnt torches around here. And this, as you approach what you labeled as room 20, you can see there's burnt torch marks. These halls and stuff like that seem like they've seen a lot of traffic.
Right, okay. Do we hear any voices or sounds coming particularly from the west?
Yeah, you would. Yeah, I think you would probably hear the sounds of like far off. You would probably hear some kind of grumbly Arcantian order, about or like even just like some laughter of beastmen.
Okay, sure.
Have we verified that spiral staircase where we are goes down to Gog?
Yes, we have. Yeah.
Okay, we thought that before. I didn't think we'd done the verification. Okay.
Okay, so shall we pass on?
Yeah,
sure.
I'm thinking where we went last time was through here and then down the secret.
Do we want to swing by the healing pool and see if pouring because we were pretty sure that was that the dirty one, or was there a different one that was like
this was the dirty one? Yeah.
I want to pour holy water in and see if it fixes it.
Who's got the torch, by the way? Is it Usoc carrying the torch?
I have it on my hireling. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I believe he's the only one with the one right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ollie can light up a lantern. Sorry, Ollie. Samir can light up a lantern if we need.
Luke starts crying uncontrollably as he misnames his character.
It's just not just my GMs I misname.
Okay. So if you guys want to take a look at this healing pool, you can do. I mean, Kondak will keep watch.
All right.
Down to the west.
So, right. So let me describe the healing pool room for a second. Right. Based on the murals and the like, this is clearly a Thothian-related chamber. Right. It has a 20-foot diameter pool full of black sludge with a green mist kind of trickling across the floor around it. But the liquid in this pool is a dark brown sludge. It reeks like a latrine.
Do we have anyone that can clean up places like that? Is that something Sister Julia can do? Maybe.
Well, I think any cleric could bless it, but I think if we pour holy water in it, it might just fix it.
Yeah. Why don't you try that?
So, Zeros is going to pour a vial of holy water into it.
Okay. Pouring a whole bottle or vial of holy water into this pool produces a bubbling effect similar to hydrogen peroxide. Nice. And it starts just scouring the top, but the sludge almost fights back as it begins to kind of the bubbles kind of die away, and it remains brown. So it definitely seems to have an effect, but
do you think it's
still sludge.
Quantity issue, or do you think it needs to be combined with a remove disease spell or something?
Yeah, maybe a
purify food or drink.
Strength of power issue.
How do we get an idea that it would be just a few more vials, or would it be a large quantity more of vials? Would we need a gallon of holy water in order to purify this?
I wouldn't say a gallon, but also you're not sure if a whole gallon would do it. You're not sure if it's a quantity problem. Maybe it's a ritual kind of thing where you need to do multiple things, right? It does the holy To be clear, though, the holy water did seem to have an effect. Like, it was sort of counteracting it, but it ran its course.
Could be something that needs downtime to research, or someone with an appropriate background.
Yeah, I think if we have someone that is like, is purified food or drink even a thing in this?
No.
Neutralize poison? Maybe? I don't know.
Restoration is this like the higher level spell for that kind of stuff, for like diseases and curses, I think, from a cleric. But honestly, I think like a bless would probably do it, just a standard bless spell. Like that kind of, to me, that kind of cures that stuff. But I would say almost like a scar over the black brownish sludge liquid is almost like it looks almost like blood colored instead of black, where the holy water kind of disinfected, if that makes sense. Like it color shifted, so now it's a little bit of like a tie-dye kind of color as the sludge is coagulating. Like a Jupiter red spot in the sludge pool. What do you want to do? You want to science the shit out of it? Or do you want to get some treasure?
Should we head off?
I think this is a project for clerics.
Yeah. I also don't think we should take all 10 people in the hallway so we don't get backed up.
Yeah.
Just send like 3 of us or something first to see if the cephalopods are there. And
how does this helm of dark vision work? Does it just give me dark vision, or is it for a limited number of times a day?
Nah, you just got dark vision, dog.
I just got dark vision. Okay.
Yeah.
You
can see out like a lens. Yeah. So you can
I can sneak into that room and see what these cephalopods are up to, whether they're there.
We didn't bring a boat, did we?
Bring a go.
You want to just start shooting them?
Well, I'd like to find a cleverer way of doing it, because these things have 5 attacks each.
Yeah, and we don't want 10 people in this single file hallway.
Yeah, I brought nets, but we need a way to bait them into an area to like net them.
So, and there are beastmen at Scar Post as well. So any noises we make in here might get attention of beastmen.
First contact, go check these secret doors, make sure they haven't been retrapped. Check here, see if the cephalopods are there, because we might be strategizing and it's not actually an issue.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so if everyone waits in this
this room.
It's taking a while.
Yeah.
We searched through all the trash, right? Like.
Yeah, we found a tile.
Found a tile. Yeah, that's everyone. Kondak will go ahead. Well, first we check the secret door here to make sure it's open and not trapped, and then he will use Helm of Dark Vision to proceed along the secret passage. He'll have a listen at this door to the south.
Yeah. You definitely see chisel marks on the door, but no signs of traps. Yeah,
those
crowbar.
Marks,
crowbar effect.
Were the crowbar's marks there before?
No, that's why I'm calling it out. Yeah.
So they're new.
They are new, correct.
Okay.
But no sign of traps.
I can't hear any noises from the other side of this door. Right, no one moving around in that passage.
No, this is a pretty narrow worked Arcantian stone passage, very plain. But you don't hear anything in there, but that's not surprising.
Okay, cool. So
you don't see any light or anything.
Yeah, I'll proceed along this passage, and then do I see any light coming from under this hallway?
No, you don't see any light coming from here, but you do see that this door also has similar breaching might applied to it.
I hope someone's not got here first. I remember last time I had a listen. I could hear the sound of the cephalopods moving around.
Yeah. You can hear them for sure. No, definitely like not even a chance that you would not hear them. They seem I don't know what an emotion I would apply to it. They seem loud. Like louder than normal. I'm not sure what emotion. They're alien like cave squid brain you know what I mean? Like I'm not sure how that translates to a halfling, how you would interpret that. But it's like they're loud. They're very loud.
Would Contact maybe interpret this as they're feeding?
That sounds like a valid hypothesis. Feeding, mating, angry. It could be all of them. Like, you know what I mean?
They're rolled up. They're rolled up.
Yeah, like it could. Yeah, for sure.
I'll crack this secret door as quietly as I can. And peek around and see what they are up to. I hope none of them's like literally on the other side of the secret door.
No, you're good. Looks like a French disco in here. Like there's a bunch of these sparkling lights, dazzling all over in here. You can see darting back and forth. There's at least 6 of these dazzling acrobats in the sky.
Or at least they're easy to spot.
Making noises. Yeah, you don't see any like threats or anything like that. They're just kind of wildly, like when a cat has zoomies. You know?
Is it courting rituals? Is that what they're? Is it mating season for cephalopods? And this door here is that still closed?
Yeah, that looks very closed. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'll scuttle back to the party and report the situation. So how do we want to? How would we like to tackle this?
Did you want to go try to open that door, see if the beastmen are there, throw a rock in there, and then turn invisible to kind of attract the attention of them to fight each other, if they're in there?
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Okay. I'll try to do that. I'll try to move. Well, actually, last time I opened this door, it immediately attracted their attention.
Because it was stuck, you had to force it.
Yeah.
But it might not be stuck anymore since we forced it last time.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna try and sneak over to here then.
Do you need backup cover?
No, not yet.
On deck, we can. Ostrom has his artillery, so we can shoot things if we need to.
If we take torches down there, it'll track them.
All right.
No, I just mean
yeah,
shooting things if we can see them.
All right. So I know you are sneaking, and you're doing your best. So I won't grant it to you automatically that you can make it to this door without being seen. So we're gonna have to figure out how to resolve that, whether or not you're noticed, right? So I think
I will be keeping one eye on them, and as soon as I see anything turning towards me, I'm gonna use my invisibility ability to disappear. I don't want to waste it. If I can sneak across here without using my invisibility, I don't want to waste it.
We're gonna for sure. I mean, in that case, if they do see you, we would be going to initiative to see whether or not you can get it off in time. Okay, so I think what we want to do is, can you give me a dexterity check? And obviously you have advantage of this. You are in the dark and stuff like that. Can you just, let's see. There are 6 of them. So can you beat a 16?
Can I beat a 16? I realize I haven't got any luck as I do this. 16.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, no issue whatsoever. You get to the door.
Never did that.
Yeah, so I don't want to try and open this door straight away. I want to try and see if I can gauge whether I can open it.
Check. Yeah, I understood. Yeah. So you try to push on the door and it does not budge.
Stuck again.
No, I would say yes. Okay. Yes and no. It is not just stuck. You've seen a spiked door before.
Ah, right.
It's been reinforced. Yeah, from the other side.
Right. From the other side.
Yeah. The implication here is maybe you can even see like a bit of a spike that's sticking through.
Out, or is it other people?
Seems like I think it might be you, Adam. Yeah, seems okay for me. Okay, well I'm gonna have to go back to the party then, I think.
So are beastmen smart enough to spike a door, or does that mean they've got friends?
Yeah, they're sentient, they're intelligent. They're as intelligent as us. Well,
I mean, they're better organized than us with their
formations. They're better
organized.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and return to here. Eric, do I need to roll again?
No, I'll let it ride. The situation hasn't changed.
Cool.
Do you want to throw a rock, tie a rope to the door, throw a rock when 1 or 2 of them get in, slam the door shut, and then we kill those, rinse and repeat.
Yeah. So what we could do is actually stay in this room up here, right? We could tie. If we had a light up here, and we threw a rock down here against this door. In fact, we don't even have to. We can probably leave this door open, right? And then we can just, be at the end. Just throw a rock down there.
Okay.
Prop the door open, make bird whistles.
Oh well, I mean, I can tie a rope to it, and then you can close it after they come in. So I could open it. We could tie it off, open it, come back.
And I have 3 nets to try and bag them.
I've got a grappling hook.
I wonder if we can drive them off. If we could put the nets up over the passageway, and then they can't come back to this chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the next thing we should do if we get out of this room.
I say we should try to close the door before all of them get in here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We try and let 1 or 2 get in, and then whoever's got the rope pulls it shut, right? I don't know how that's going to work with the initiative system in this game.
Yeah, but, I mean, let's prep here in our order. Like,
yeah.
Zeros is going to be on the ceiling, right?
Yeah. Ostrom has range and
so you stay in
high
the back.
artillery value. So
you stay in the back.
If he's ready to as soon as he can see something, he can shoot it.
So does that mean I'm up front then?
Do these guys count as beasts?
Eric. Brother, there are books on the topic debating whether or not they are. While they behave like them, they do not have hearts. So it's not. I would say no.
Okay, so that doesn't get the extra bonus.
Oh no! For purposes of the bow, no, they count as beasts. They count as beasts for bow purposes.
What class is Ostrom?
Ostrom is a thief.
Is that not a longbow? I don't think thieves can use.
He has a long, but it's a magic longbow that has a.
But I don't think thieves can use longbows. It's just not one of their class weapons. They can use short bows and crossbows. But
he's an elf. Does that? I didn't ever notice. We never just mentioned
that for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
I don't know.
No.
I don't think.
Yeah, I think Lewis is right.
Well, okay,
you have to train for it. I mean, you can. You'll fire it with disadvantage.
Okay. So. Well, we'll keep doing that for now. And
do you have any other missile weapons? You might be better off. Like if it's just
the bow is so good that maybe disadvantage doesn't matter. I think
disadvantage is still probably worthwhile. But let's see what else he had.
I think if I recall, like Ostrom's literally rolling with like +8 or like +10. Like literally, he could just disadvantage it.
Okay, so who's going to be behind us, or are y'all fine like that order?
I think Maryland would prefer to be at the back for sure. Okay, so I think that's okay, isn't it? If you guys wait either side, I'll go down, open the secret door.
Well, Zeros is on the roof, so I'm just.
Oh, Zeros on the roof. Of course.
So that's why we're stacked up like a wall at the door.
But you've got to give space for me to. I've got to get back in. That's all. So I'm gonna
that's
open
fine.
this.
I mean, we can.
Eric, I'm gonna open the secret door.
Out to the side, and you can come in.
Do you want the?
Does someone want my spear so that they can attack from the second rank?
I mean, if it's just a mundane spear, then
it's just a basic spear.
Yeah, I've got spears. Do you want to net those Zeros? Like if you're above them and you're on the roof, you can drop a net on them like that, right?
I don't think that would give me an advantage on it though.
No, probably somebody that can't attack. So from behind us in rank should try that.
Cool.
I think I'll just stick with my sword or my spear.
Is Kadeen just staying guard at this door, Steve?
Yeah, it's pretty. I don't know how many crossbows and arrows can shoot through corridor, a doorway where there's someone standing on the floor and someone standing on the roof.
Sure.
So yeah, I'll just hang back and keep a lookout in case the beastmen get aroused with suspicion.
Okay, so I'll run this rope down to the secret door. I'll attach to a grappling hook, run it down to the secret door, open the secret door.
I mean, like,
attach the grappling hook to it.
Kadeen, like, as far as I'm concerned, where the torch is, like, your light, you know what I mean? This is about as good as you can spot.
I will light up a torch myself.
Yeah. Okay. Then you definitely won't be surprised by anything coming if you have your own light sources. Like, kind of really what I wanted to say, based on, you know, light coming up a stairs 30 feet away. Okay. All right.
And I'll give the rope end to, I don't know which fighter, whether Goodlash or Osu wants to take the rope end.
Goodlash will take it. There's literally the best use of Goodlash.
Right.
I'll attach it, and then I will hustle back as quietly as I can once I've attached it and opened the door, and then get into here, and then Osu step forward.
Do you see them coming when you?
Oh, we've got to throw a rock. We've got to throw.
Probably got to throw a
down
rock. Just tapping on the doors might not get there.
Yeah. So when I get to the top, I'm going to chuck a rock.
Yeah.
Or even a couple of rocks down here to try and get their attention.
Oh yeah.
I'll go back in here, then I'll let Osu step in. Osu signal to Goodlash once you're happy with the situation. Once you see one or two of them coming into the passage, and then Goodlash can pull the rope, shut the door behind them. Does that make sense, Eric? Have I?
No, this makes perfect sense. So what you see, though, is when you toss the rocks, you see about 3 or 4 of them, like, start smothering these rocks. Like, they all dive at them and just start, like, sucking on these rocks. It looks almost like a light up toy, right? Like, just like all these lights are just, like, dazzling over these rocks. It's much loud. They're much louder than they were before, like, being stealthy. They're not
taking the bait.
No, they're eating.
Like bird whistling, like.
No, but I mean, like, the rocks didn't go out past the secret door, so there's 3 or 4 in here already.
Oh, I thought they got past the door into the main corridor. I'm sorry.
I'm hoping they might. I wasn't sure if I bounce them down, but if that happens, if I accidentally bounce them into the room, then I'll throw more rocks to try and gain their attention up here.
Okay.
Here's squiddy. Here's squiddy.
So what's going on right now is so your bait is not working. Is what I rolled. Effectively, they're more excited about each other, and like the occasional rock, like whatever they're doing is like they have their attention focused on this right now.
This sounds like something someone could make an oath about.
Anybody
drawing the ire of the squids to the group. Anyone don't have one yet?
Don't have
let me.
I'm not sure if that's a third.
But oath. If you are whistling, I will re-roll to see if they are more engaged than just the rocks.
Or does somebody have rations?
No, you're gonna have to try harder.
But they're in front of the door, right? We can see them.
Yes.
I mean, if no one else is willing to, Zeros is willing to go to the door and start like.
I mean,
this is open.
Oh no!
Right?
I'm
just going to cast Fate on one.
This is cast Fate. Is this open?
Yeah,
that's
open.
Yeah, this is open. Yeah.
Are they have they eaten recently and they're just not hungry?
Just shoot it. Just shoot.
I mean, I'm casting. What's probably happening is we're watching squids be horny, and they're very distracted.
I succeed, and I do 9 points of damage to one.
Okay, that will kill a squid.
And then I'm going to make an oath to exterminate all these squids.
I mean, you don't have right?
Steve's next.
About that.
Keeping an eye out.
Check. Okay. Zeros.
I'm gonna set my spear against a charge of these squids because I assume they're gonna come after us.
Mm-hmm.
As I stand on the ceiling upside down.
Ostrom.
Do you? Oh, sorry. Go.
Do I have a target?
Yeah, you got 2 squids.
That was an 18 to hit, and there's damage there. I didn't know if the backstab damage counts.
It would because they're not. It would. Thanks for checking, but totally does. Also, I love the macro. That's sick. All right.
Yeah, I was just
15.
typing away, trying to figure out how to do that.
All right. 15 kills another squid.
Zeros, do you have a shield?
I have a +2 shield.
Okay, I will throw a javelin with a mighty deed to shield wall.
This may be the oddest
Nice.
shield wall you have ever made in your life.
Yeah.
Someone's upside down. Yeah, with you.
3 damage, and we have +2 AC.
So is that 6 damage
You
total?
might need damage.
Oh yeah, 6 damage. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
The mighty deed damage.
I will also kill this squid.
How did everyone feel about that oath to clear this room of squids? Are we?
That was your first oath, right?
That's your
my
first
third.
oath.
No.
Third.
After you one-shot one, I do not think that is a viable oath. I think before we had realized we could kill one, it would have been, but...
Cool.
Because for all we knew, these things could have been 4 hit dice.
Yeah.
I mean, they attack 5
Oh,
times.
the other way around. All right.
So it's Squid's turn.
Yep. You all hear loud screechings as they and the Doppler effect
Just
going away from you.
Cool. Should we advance then? I suppose. Should we on our...
back in front, Kondak, or you want me?
No, I can go in front. I can hustle a bit ahead of the party and poke my head around the door and confirm they've gone.
Probably good we didn't accept an oath to exterminate them after they ran away.
yeah. That's the problem. It's so like, I'm going to destroy all of these monsters, and they run away. Yeah. And then you never
How did we get this map section? Did
we interrogated Sedites?
No, this one was from the book.
Mm.
This is from
Okay,
Lippelopper's book.
We did get a paper. We acquired a map somewhere that has all these things.
Yeah, the Sedite areas that we have are from interrogating Sedites. This is from the book, the order or first history of the Thothian, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's get in there, and if we can block off this room for them coming back, that means it'll be safer for us later.
Did I see where they went, Eric? Did they go down that passage? They went back towards a chasm.
I mean, this one just leads to a door.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Last time they went this way, so I assume they've gone that way again.
Okay, so we're inside now.
Yeah, keep going. I think we could set up.
It's quiet as the grave.
Like around
Okay.
here.
Wait, but
So
did we confirm where the things? I'm not going in. Like, did we confirm the things where the things went to?
I assume they went out to the chasm again.
Okay,
Yeah,
we don't know.
that's
Is
the
that,
only-
is that correct? Okay, right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's closed doors. I mean, I assume that's a closed door.
Yeah, and
I
we
assume
heard
I'd be able to.
the
If they were
Doppler.
if we stuck at the door, then we'd be able to hear them, right? When I got to here, I'd be able to hear them.
Yep. That sounds logical.
I think we should. I think I'll go ahead and just double check that and get to here. I think Eric, and just peer around here.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Great, and I hope the rest of the party will follow me. And then I think if we've got those nets, we could string them up here.
Yeah, I'll hand over a net for that purpose, or as many as we need.
We're all happy with just moving up.
Yeah, and then the other thing is the hireling, Marilyn, has got the alarm spell, which will warn her if anyone walks past it, and it lasts for a day. Do you want me to set an alarm at any of these corridors, or even multiple of these corridors?
Is it a silent
I would
alarm
do
that
it
only
in the-
alerts her?
She only hears it in her head.
I would do it in the throne room, probably.
We're gonna try and block that off with nets, right?
No,
Oh, are
we
we?
will set it
Is
over
that-
here so we can
is that
tell if
where the-
somebody comes into this room.
Can you have multiple alarms running, or is it just one?
You can keep
Oh.
casting it. I think you can keep casting it. It's like a normal spell.
Does she have luck?
She doesn't have any luck at the moment.
Do you want me to try and give her some luck?
Yeah, you can cast it as much as you want.
So she's gonna.
It's kind of sick.
Sorry to redo this a little bit, but she's gonna cast first of all. She's gonna cast on this door here, where Rory is.
Sorry, I don't know what. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Let me try.
We want to like spike that.
Somebody, she needs light. Who's going with her? Who's going with her?
I'll go with her. I'm with her.
Yeah, thanks.
She's got Lockhead.
Thank you.
Would now be a good time for me to make my oath. I will not leave the halls of Arden Vuglaris until I've found a weapon worthy of tails. Which I assume isn't even a +1 weapon. I think it's like.
Does that mean we have to abandon you in the dungeon when the rest of us leave?
I can't leave Goblin Town.
Yeah,
basically.
you can't. I won't.
That's where I have to end every session.
Yeah, you can't go to the surface. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
Summer.
Chorus agrees.
Is that your first oath?
Yeah.
Second oath?
Second.
Yeah. Send it.
Wait, don't you already have an oath to figure out how to master your curse?
Nope, that's not an oath.
Okay.
They're working on a pact. But do we want to specify like right now, like what a weapon of worth means, or do we care? Like, will we know it when we see it? Is it the pornography definition?
Yeah, I think it's going to be at least a +2, or it's going to be something that's like has a name or something.
Yeah, name.
Another racist spear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, if I can get Frogbiter or Nightwind out of that pit, like those would probably
Zorak Squid of Cephal or Zorak Spear of Squid Hate.
Squid Hunter. Yeah. Okay.
Has
What'd you like to do?
Has Kadeen got any iron spikes?
We don't want to spike these. This is our exit.
We spike it from our side.
Yeah, spike it from our side. Stop people coming in after us.
Yeah, you'll hear it at least. But you're also alarming the door.
Yeah.
Look, man. Then again, redundancies. Best part about redundancy is how redundant it is.
Oh, we spiked this door. Oh, we don't bother. I mean, Marin's going to. Should we just continue with the rounds of Marin casting alarm?
Yeah, she should cast alarm.
I'll put a couple of spikes in. I won't spike this one because the beastmen will hear that.
This is already spiked.
Spiked from the other side though.
Okay. Established dominance.
Double spiked.
Okay.
She's gonna use a lock to try again.
I mean, the hinges are on their side. It opens their way. So, like, I don't know if you can.
Just cast alarm.
just putting metal spikes to the door.
For those of us that haven't been in this section of the dungeon before, can we get some descriptions for these areas off to the east where we chased the squiddies?
You know, I have not been doing my diligence. You're absolutely right. So should I start with this grand chamber that you're in and move on, or no? Or just the chambers off to the right?
If there's more than just columns there, yeah.
Right. So yeah, this was a great hall or a chamber of some kind. It's got 20-foot ceilings above, and it's got 21 columns that all gleam with yellowy gold.
Removable gold?
Nope. It's paint.
Okay, bummer.
Yeah. There were, a long time ago, some corpses in this room, but we looted them. They're not here anymore. Okay. The game despawned them. Or something ate them.
Shiny pillars.
Yeah. That are reflecting off of your torchlight. Moving downwards down this worked Akantian stone corridors, you got to this sort of 20 by 20 room that has several doors on it, and you can see that each of these doors has a lot of like chisels forcing open kind of situations on this side. It was one of you all who discovered that there was a secret door that was not opened, but there was like an arcane, ward on it, preventing it. And that's kind of where we left last time.
Okay. So
there was a detail though that we looked down the corridor and you can definitely feel the smell. Like you can feel not necessarily fresher air, but definitely like there's the wafting different cavern air. You can hear the sounds of that great cavern coming alive down this further corridor, ostensibly where the cave squid flew off. And if you notice on the map, there is this sort of room with a slanted chair facing the chasm.
Probably mirrors the big one we saw on the other
But
side of the chasm.
but no one has, as far as I know, no one's went up to the chair to look across the
No,
chasm
we
or
haven't.
anything like that.
We haven't
This is
gone
just
past
what you
this
saw.
corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we saw a chair, but we haven't looked at it. So.
Correct.
Yeah, because of the danger of squids. So
Or,
do you want
or the
Marilyn-
vine creepers again.
yeah, honestly, going into that chasm is a death sentence. Do we want another alarm set down here at this door, or do we want to set one in this corridor?
Is this
set
all?
it on the other door. Yeah, that's sure.
Who occupies all this territory? Is this all Setite territory?
Beastman
There's
territory.
been beastmen
Beastmen.
nearby.
There's Beastman
Okay.
nearby. Whether they actually claim this territory, don't know.
Good.
It seems they've left it.
Not
alone.
just
There's
at this
a couple of
guard
others.
post. They're in more places than that.
Well, this might be that same floor, honestly.
Okay, so she's out of alarms, unfortunately. But I think we should spike this door, nevertheless.
Do you want to use lock on? Did you use lock on it?
I've used
Ed?
lock already. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. This door opens away from you.
No spikes.
Can you still? I don't think you can spike that.
Nope.
But while you're realizing that, though, Kadeen, you're a thief, correct?
Yes.
Right. You can see that this door is also locked.
Okay.
So who's the strongest to hold these doors open?
Zeros has
Yeah.
a +2.
So
I'm
we
a
should
+3.
we should explain about this corridor as well.
I think as you're studying it, the lock, looking at the keyhole and stuff, that it is actually magically trapped, I guess would be the best way of putting it.
This one here, where we're at.
Yeah, that even if you picked it, you think that it would still trigger the trap.
What's with all the magic doors here?
Well,
The door is mundane. It's the enchantment on the lock that is magic.
Right, but I mean, somebody is going around casting these arcane locks. That means
Correct.
and doesn't sound like Beastman
This one-
going around. These
Well, I was
spells.
gonna
Yeah,
say,
I would
it's unlikely
I would point that out. Yeah, I would definitely point that out, that this does seem like it was made by a pretty powerful caster.
So there could be other stuff beyond this door, but if it's trapped, it means that people don't travel through it regularly, right? So I think it's probably safe to assume.
They're not going to come from that way. Yeah.
But this area here behind the door, on our side of the door, that's empty, or we've cleared it before.
Quiet as the grave.
Yeah.
There's some trash and stuff in there, but like, rubbish.
I see some big smudged number on the floor.
Yeah. Weird, right?
Yeah, how did that happen?
What is with this?
So we should explain about this corridor, right? What we're intending to do here.
Yeah.
Because this corridor is full of dead bodies.
Oh yeah, the
Right.
fishing expedition.
Yeah. So last time we opened the door at the bottom at the southern end of the corridor, and what we quickly realised is if you step into this corridor without holding this door open, it will slam shut behind you. And we're guessing there was no way out because all of these guys are dead in here. There were scratch marks on the wall. They tried to claw their way out. So we used the grappling hook to recover some of the items by pulling them through. But what we suspect is that there probably is something beyond the end of here, right?
Yeah, but we want to pull the bodies out first.
We can pull the bodies out first. So we need someone to hold this door open.
I
How
have a
about our
16
spider
strength
guy?
and a 16 dex.
I mean, I'll send Goodlash in to drag all the bodies out. if
No.
someone-
We don't want anybody to go in there. We're just.
So
Gonna
I'm just
fight it out.
wondering if we've got the spider climbing fighter.
That won't help. The door will seal
Oh.
behind.
Okay, so
If
he'll
we're
just
on
be
the other
stuck
side
in.
to open it. It doesn't matter, right?
As long as we've got someone to hold it open,
if
yeah.
it's a one-way door, if someone just stands on the other side holding it open, it's not an issue.
But I still
How
think it's
about
worth-
this other
It
door?
still shuts, which was the thing, because you're doing contested strength rolls, and then we couldn't open it afterwards.
Yeah, so we can
Oh,
see if
right.
we should.
Okay.
Yeah, there's contested.
We just
strength
spike it
rolls.
open.
Yeah, that's what I
we
was
spike
thinking.
it
We
open.
get it open. We try and spike it, and if we can't do that, we just like smash it to pieces, right? Just take it off its hinges, or just.
Well,
just
I
wreck
think
it
we
in
tried to
some
spike it last time, and they said it wouldn't work.
What direction does it opens outwards presumably, or does it open into the corridor?
Inward, I believe.
What's this thing in the middle?
That was just a little table that I found some documents on. with a list of death dates of Thothian ecclesiac.
Okay. Wooden
this,
table or like a stone table?
Is this intended to be a gap where Oscar
No,
is
it was
standing?
just a table.
That's just a
Oh, right there. That's just not drawn. Yeah.
okay. Boop.
Good question.
If the stone chair isn't nailed down, could we
No.
drag it and just wedge it in the doorway?
Hold on. Before you answer that question, Steve, you asked about the stand, right? It is a 4-foot tall alabaster book stand.
Could we just lay that down in the doorway?
With no books on it, I
Because-
assume.
Yeah, they
No,
took the
Strong
page.
enough to
papers off.
crush an alabaster piece of furniture? Like how sturdy does it look? Is it?
It was pretty
delicate?
damn sturdy.
Yeah, is it fixed in place, Eric?
It's not fixed in place. It is heavy. You could drag it across the floor.
And how
We
how
need-
long is it? Is it like, would it fit in the corridor flat or?
I mean, 4 feet tall. You could probably put it, lengthwise,
Lay it
right?
down.
Lay it down,
Lay
and
it down.
'cause your
Nice
intentions is
door.
to keep the door open. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
And
we
pin the
need
door
2
open,
people
right?
to open the door and 2 people to push the table, basically. I think.
Alabaster is a mineral and soft rock used for carvings and a source of plaster powder. I think it will work for a little bit.
I think we should just spike the door open.
It's not a permanent solution. Yeah, you could try to spike it open.
Let's try to do that.
Yeah,
Did we want to set
a mix of tables, spikes, and brute force?
Just a spear, right? Like we can put a spear across the door at head height.
Well,
spear
it was
line.
heavy enough that like we were struggling to open it like consistently. I think it'll smash a spear. I think we just need to throw like a half dozen spikes at it.
Okay.
So are
Now,
y'all
did-
putting a net up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
was
I
gonna
mean,
say,
I said I was doing that like ages ago. How many
Yes.
nets would it take to cover this corridor, Eric?
How many nets would it take to cover?
Like how big is a
Net's
net?
corridor?
How big is
Oh,
a
Lewis.
corridor?
Oh, like a weapon net?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a single weapon net. Oh, no, you probably need 2 given the height of the room, right?
Cool. Yeah, I will commit 2 nets to that.
Yeah, nets and some
project.
spikes would probably do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't have any spikes, but
I
do
have 10.
nets.
You want 4? 1 for each corner?
4 is fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
4 would be sufficient.
Yeah, I also have a thing of spikes. I didn't
Cool.
write down how many it was for this system.
It starts with 10.
Starts with 10. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 2 work details. One group spiking nets. One group
I'm
spiking doors.
16 strength
Sure.
and 16 dex, so I'm fine to either hold the door or fish out stuff.
You will hold the door. Zeros will go in and fish bodies out because I assume I'm gonna need strength for that. Me and my
also
whiskey
16.
hireling who's super strong.
I think
Dean's also
fishing is
strong,
dex
so-
because it's aim. You're throwing a rope and grappling hook.
Oh, I just want to go in there and pull the bodies out because we're gonna go in and like mine out the opposite end. That was the plan for the session.
yeah.
Did
Yeah,
we
So
not wanna
it's
we're
check
not
this
fishing
door right
bodies.
next
We're
to
just
it to
walking
see
in
if
and
it's
pulling all
also
the bodies
trapped?
out.
Yeah. Once you've got this corridor cleared and this open, we're going to open this door and see what's down here. I mean, depending on which side's what's down here and what's down here, we might go through this door, or we might go down here, or we might, if this is another corridor, or this might lead to a. So, but let's clear this. We've got
Okay,
this
well
to do
then-
first. Right?
So
2 people?
is
2
there
people?
is there a
or-
spare pick at the moment? The good lad.
Yeah,
will
I have
start-
one of my hireling, but my hireling was gonna do picking.
But should
Um,
Goodlash start picking at this wall to get behind that mage locked door? You know, the
That's
door's locked, the wall isn't.
Sure,
yeah,
you
that's
can take
another option as
Kadeen's.
well.
Kadeen's got a
Cool.
pickaxe. You good lash.
Goodlash will start trying to demolish that wall.
Where are you picking at?
The wall beside
Right here?
the mage locked door, yeah, here. Where Goodlash is touching the wall.
Okay, I think
Right.
we're spread too thin now because there's not going to be anybody to move the alabaster table to block the door.
Well,
I don't think
Conrad,
we're doing that. I think we're just spiking it. The soft rock door, I don't think is something we can trust. I think we just need to spike it and go
You're
with
gonna
that.
put all of your faith in those spikes holding that door open.
Also, the entire crew of people we have out here that could.
Yeah.
read
The worst that
door.
happens is the door closes on you somehow, but then everyone else can get it open. They will get it open eventually.
Okay.
You know, it's a strength check.
Zeros and Usart are going to go into the room and start recovering bodies when someone opens the door.
I rolled a 13 to open. I'm assuming it just gives advantage, or it's not just we automatically get it if there's two of us, right?
Correct. You still have to roll. But I think right now you don't have to roll given the strength of this stuff, and you can just I'll just kind of roll and see and forecast if it starts to crack and stuff like that, and you all can respond. In the meantime, I think it's pretty damn secure.
If the door
You're
starts
investing.
to crack?
You guys are manually keeping this door open. You spiked it, and then you also wedged it open with the alabaster thing.
Oh, I
right?
thought we had to roll to open it first to even see if we could do that, and then spike it. And
I think you can open it easy enough,
No.
and it starts
Yeah.
to close all the time.
Correct.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
So Zeros and Usa are going to proceed into this room, start clearing bodies, right?
Yeah,
Marilyn's
we're
going
going
to
to pull
keep
bodies out and
watch here.
search them for.
I'll
Good-
burn
good
the
luck.
rest of my spikes, all 6 on that.
Oh,
door.
you're definitely getting magic vibes, by the way.
From
Like
inside the room or from the door?
from inside this room. Or Maryland is feeling like, oh yeah, there's magic items in here.
Inside the corridor with all the bodies?
Yeah. Correct.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're not going to do too much worrying about like what they are exactly. We're just going to recover
Tuck the
corpses
bodies back
for the
into
entire
this room. Yeah.
port. Yeah, and then they can sort through it.
Bring
So
everything
Zeros
out.
and
Yeah.
Hireling are just pulling everything out of the hallway.
Yeah, and the rest of us can
Right.
start inventory.
Whoa, hold a sec. So good. Is Goodlash still gonna? He's still gonna try and
Yeah,
go
keep
for
mining.
this wall.
Yeah, if no one
right?
thinks it's a bad idea, then yeah, that's
Okay,
what he's
so
going to
so
do.
if no one else wants to do, if Kondak has not anything particular he wants to do, he wants to search all along this wall, up to here, up to the net, to see if there's any other secret doors or passages along here that might be of interest. While you guys are doing that, if you don't need him to do anything else, being a thief,
Who's on watch?
Maryland
And the alarms.
and the alarms.
All right, is anyone watching the net to make sure the net doesn't just like get torn down
Yeah,
in a
Sammer
second?
is on that.
Since the door's open now, can also help Goodlash. I have a pickaxe and shovel. And I'm a dwarf, so advantage on mining.
Well, I think we would like someone to be near the door to try to hold it open if all of this stuff does fail.
Kadeen's on it. He's got 6.
He needs to be giving light to everyone over there. I have Usa.
No, that light extends here. That's not that far.
Okay.
If you don't need somebody stripping bodies, then Ostrom can stand guard or look for traps and whatever.
I think Ostrom's going to be our body stripper,
Okay.
if you're willing to do that.
Promises not to pocket anything.
So, do we just time pass pulling all the bodies out and mining through the wall?
Well,
and pass at least bodies. I don't know how long.
I think the
wall's
bodies.
gonna take.
Adam's spot on. So the first thing I would say is you can definitely get the bodies out and whatever's recoverable, and we can go over that. Ed, to your spooking and sneaking around, you will find another secret door, my friend.
Oh, really?
You will find another
Wow.
secret door right on the corner of the elbow to the nets, extending this hallway further east.
Can I open
It is
it? Can I get
it is a mundane secret door. It doesn't appear trapped. You will have to slide something near the bottom of the floor to like see the catch, and then it will just pivot and open.
Do I hear any before I push it open? Can I hear anything moving around?
It's quiet as the damn grave behind that.
So I'm gonna have a little peek just to see.
There is airflow.
Okay, airflow. Right.
Probably opens out to the chasm.
Basically, if I look around here, I can basically see there's like a passage or something going off this way. Oh, what's that done that?
So there are. While you're having to think about that, let me go over the loot that we all want to know about.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to find are 6 scrolls.
Okay.
Following those, you will find a magic shield.
Yoink.
you will find a glowing blue stone, like maybe like a very smooth like gem or like an infinity stone, kind of like looking sapphire. It's almost like electric blue, like ultramarine blue.
Is this an Ion stone?
And then
Do we know what those
lastly,
are?
there's some bags of coins.
Like big bags of coins, or
Yeah, pretty thick,
half a
thick bags.
dozen. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lots of money.
Spread
Great.
across everybody. All things being said, here's the stack of coins. There's 578 gold pieces and 99 platinum pieces.
Ooh.
143 copper pieces and 177 silver.
That's going to eat up a lot of slots on people.
This is normal gold. This is standard adventurer. Like these are adventurers who died in here.
Yeah, but I mean that's lots of inventory slots worth of money.
Well, the
Definitely.
copper's probably not coming back with us.
Yeah.
And all that
Yeah.
kind of-
Honestly, even the silver is probably not.
Do we want
But
to?
there's
yeah.
7 inventory slots worth of gold and platinum alone. So
Remember, everyone gets the first 100 free.
oh, that's a good point.
Looking over the bodies, can we get a general idea of what killed them? Were they like killed with something violent? Do they look like they're melted with acid, or do they look like starved and dehydrated corpse?
The latter.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
they were
just got
trapped.
in here. They
I
trapped
don't
the guy.
think there's any other traps in this corridor that we're in outside. They could not get out
Yeah.
because
So do we know what the trigger is?
Yeah, all their
Or
hands
closest.
are raw. You can see the bones.
Trying to claw.
yeah,
out everywhere.
you said something about like claw marks on the walls and stuff last session
Yeah,
too.
bloody
so.
handprints and stuff scratched around. Yep.
So I think
do we-
they just didn't have mining tools and they couldn't get out. I kind of want to try the opposite door.
Well, hang on. Before we start new stuff, what's up with the mining here? With Goodlash and Asu.
Just working at it. It will just take a whole torch time to make progress.
Okay, so we can do other stuff while this is happening.
Oh, it must be a very thick wall then.
Yeah, I assume it's a 10-foot wall or something, or a 5-foot wall.
But there's a door right there. Like I don't understand. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably a
No,
5
I'm-
or 10-foot wall.
We're gonna have another room
I'm-
full of dead
yeah.
bodies.
Potentially.
Yeah,
Okay.
so who?
We might
Okay,
open it up and find out there's a giant minotaur in there that's going to come out and just eat us all.
Yeah.
Somebody open that and spike it.
Before we
Yeah.
do that, can Marilyn take a look at these scrolls that we got? Can she tell what they are?
I don't think she had detect magic.
She has.
Or
reading,
and
is reading a scroll at detect magic, or is that just a magic user thing?
you can. Well, magic users can get vibes, right? Not just like magic, but like in general, it looks like a smattering of a few witch spells, like a cleric spell, and mostly wizard spells.
I can't tell what they. I can't tell what they are without detect
No,
magic.
exactly. Yeah, you can't read them. You just can read. You just know that like, oh, that's an Apple product. That's a witch spell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I always
Like,
think- yeah, I
you
always
can do
forget
that.
Which games you can do it to read this stuff, and which games you have.
Can they
Yeah.
vibe if an item is cursed or not?
Nope. No. Cursed items deliberately screw
Don't
like
give
detect
off
magic.
bad juju.
No. No. of
Ollie
course
wouldn't
not.
have been cursed 4
Yeah.
times if it didn't detect. That's the
Yeah,
whole
dude.
comparison, though.
It's yeah.
We
As far as
counted, like, including being cursed to be a wraith, that's 5 curses Ollie's been
true.
the victim of.
Yeah. But you're also have found like 5 incredible treasures, at least 5 awesome treasures too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Comes with the territory. All right. The Infinity Stone thing is definitely magical for sure. Feels like transmutation magic, like an enhancement magic effect. And the shield is obviously like looks brand spanking new and in,
Does our other fighter want this?
high quality.
Probably plus something shield because
I definitely do, but I don't know if I want to equip it yet without knowing if it's cursed or not. It's very likely not, but
We need the seers to be, checking it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Is this cursed? Is this cursed?
Right.
Can
yeah,
Zeros take
absolutely.
this blue stone? Would we know what an Ioun stone is? Like, is that a thing that we would know? Because it's like, it feels like an
You
Ioun
can
stone, which is a classic
player
D&D
knowledge.
item. But
I would allow your player knowledge to supersede character knowledge. You can reverse engineer a reason why you've heard of them.
yeah, can I take this stone and just like hold it kind of like over my head and see if it stays there when I let go?
So
Oh, absolutely.
Will
Brother,
will
it defies
dive-
gravity. It floats around.
Oh, okay.
It starts orbiting his head. In fact, you feel so smart about it that you gain 1 point of wisdom.
I gain 1 wisdom. All right.
Yeah. Not like a
do we have
+1
someone
mod,
that
but
wants a
like your
wisdom?
stat. Your stat score goes up +1.
All right. Zeros will go from a -1 to a -1, but he will become wise enough to know that this should probably go on someone wiser than him.
well,
I've got an
Samruth
odd wisdom
would
score.
take it for now. Well, actually, that will just take her up to. Yeah, it won't give her a bonus. It'll just take her from 16 to 17.
Yeah, but the drip though.
I mean,
Yeah, so
she'll hold it on to it for now if no one else has any abilities keyed off wisdom.
Zeros will walk right by Saminrook, pull it off his head, and then hold it over her head and just walk away.
Cool.
Did Sam
Sorry,
wanna take
I'm giving you I gave you the magical ability of it by doing it because it's like you're wise enough to determine what it is, like intuitively. It's like my thought. It's because it improves your intuition.
Is it a +1 like to your base stat, or is it?
Yeah, +1 to base stat. +1 base stat.
Okay.
Um,
So there's probably other people that can do more with it, but
yeah, if
I don't
anyone
know,
has
dude.
an
I'm gonna. I don't know. Should I actually like raise the modifier by 1? That seems crazy. That seems too good for an Ion Stone. So I think just a
well,
+1
I mean,
stat.
it would be a +2 to stat.
Effectively, yeah.
Yeah.
oh, actually, I do have a wisdom of
That's
9,
+1.
so that would put me at 10. So I'd get rid
Yeah,
of
you might as well keep
-1.
it then.
I don't know if I want to keep it because I've already put dibs on like the next magic weapon we find. So
Well,
You found the wisdom in being ignorant. You don't want it. Some
Yeah, it was better
the
when I didn't
reverse-
understandably.
reverse
Yeah.
flowers for Algernon. Yeah. Okay.
Are you dialing a deity
yeah.
for this shield?
So should we check this door or try
Yeah.
the new secret door that we just found?
I think the door is next.
Are any of
Okay.
those items cursed, Eric?
No.
Okay,
Sweet.
I'll use the shield, knowing it's
Nice.
at least +2 shield.
Chunk chunk.
So these doors look like they're just traps. They could lead nowhere,
Mm.
and they're just to distract from these secret doors.
Does
We can at least listen at the door and look for traps and see if it's locked and try to open it just to see what's through there.
it's as quiet as the grave. All the doors
Problem
here.
is, this whole corridor could be filled with like undead, right? It could be filled with skeletons or zombies or something, and you open it up and come piling out. They wouldn't make any noise. We wouldn't know. It's going to take an hour. It's going to take an hour to get through this wall here, right?
Yeah, open it and find out.
yeah,
Wanna-
we're gonna have 6 noisy random encounter checks as we mine. So
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm.
as a-
That's why this might be the best option, just to open this door, I suppose.
Yeah.
Let's just do it and we'll see.
But we
and we'll
should carry on mining here.
Yeah,
Conduct
we
is
are.
going to
Whiplash and me will just
Alright.
keep mining.
Yeah.
Conduct is going to
Having-
quietly close this secret door.
Marilyn, your alarm goes off at the front door.
Oh, shit. Which one?
Front door. Alarm.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are mining.
Beep, beep.
That doesn't
position.
mean the door has opened. It means that like they're trying to open it. You know what I mean? I assume that's what was the intention of the alarm. It's like maybe not
Conduct, go
necessarily
check.
the door itself. It's like, it's like a laser beam in front of the door slightly. So when that's broken.
On that, go check with the darkness helm.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
All right. So
What do you
I
want
imagine there's still like these corpses and this loot like kind of half divvied up at this point as you guys are hiding. Like, oh, this is going on. This is cool. Okay.
Man, if I wasn't so reluctant to part ways with the ring, I would want to give the ring to Ostrom and just have him stand on top the ceiling of this super tall place and just like snipe anything that comes after us
Oh,
with
that
the
would be
mega death bow. But
You can see in the dark. You
Oh.
hide upside down. You have a affinity for a place called Gotham City.
yeah.
I tap Goodlash and be like, "Hey, the alarm was triggered. Let's stop mining for a sec."
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to get to Ostrom, will take a position and hide where he can shoot at guys coming through here. But if you want to go down there and actually look,
Well, I don't. I think we're sending Kondak because we don't want the torch
yeah.
to go over there, so they don't
Yeah,
see
Right.
it.
I can turn on my
So-
helmet to helmet dark vision and move along this wall.
So
here.
we need to hide back here, basically.
Yeah.
I think to hide the torchlight.
Yeah, Zeros will be up on the ceiling and just inside this room though, waiting for anything that might come through, so he can maybe flank someone if they try to go after the group.
But you're in darkness over there. Is that fine?
Yeah, I can be in darkness. As soon as I get down, it'll be in the light again because I'll be going back after them into this area. Right?
we've got shiny pillars, so they're reflecting everything.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just sitting up on the ceiling, like way above anything that happens. I assume no one's going to look up. I just have to sit up here.
Hey, what's that guy doing up there?
The only thing I'm worried about is us getting stuck here. We don't really know what's coming through. We're assuming it's
Yeah.
beastmen, but it could be adventurers, it
Yeah.
could be setites.
Yeah, but
we
that's
not-
why,
would-
Kondak.
that's why
would we
you're
not-
scouting. That's why you're
Yeah.
scouting. If that
Yeah,
door's
but-
open,
Right, sure. But if I go scout and I find something's coming through, I've got to come all the way back to tell you, right? And by the time I come back, wouldn't we be better off setting an ambush in this hall for them?
I mean, you could throw a rock, and we'll know that's the sign to like book it out here.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I'll do that then. So I'll sneak along this wall with my helmet dark vision. I'll check to see if I can see any light coming from under.
Yeah.
And have a listen to hear if anything is moving along this secret door.
Sure. Okay. You as you're approaching the door, you definitely hear the sound of that top door with the spikes being bashed down. And you hear kind of a guttural, "Put your back in it, men!" as it's getting bashed down.
Beastie
And
Boys.
cracks
yeah.
open. Yeah, you see a shimmering beam of light come through here with their torches.
Okay, so I'm gonna, quick as I can, I'm gonna throw a rock
Okay.
back
We
this way,
run.
and then I'm gonna try and move across to the other side and get behind a pillar, I guess, out of sight of whoever's coming through this door.
Do we definitely want to fight them? Like, could we just duck through this other secret door and wait for them to go away?
Zeros has a pact. He needs hearts.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So long as it's not like a dozen of them, Zeros is probably going to try to pick a
They
fight.
usually are.
Ostrom might be able to hold them off. If he like shoots dead the first one that comes through, then they'll probably be more nervous, and we can.
Oh no, beastmen are tactical. They're not gonna just.
Well, but they'll take some time to work out a way to come through while we're figuring out another exit route or something. Or we can just pile on them.
Do we have torchbearers? Because we're in the dark, we want to fix that as soon as they come into the trap, right? Once the trap's
Yeah.
set, we don't want them to be the
Who
only
had
source of
the
light.
lantern? Because that can be hooded, right?
Yeah,
Then we can unhood it when we do the ambush.
right, Marilyn has got the light spell. I mean, she could literally cast, as they come through the door, she could cast light.
well, we
in
want
the
them to
room-
come
in the
into
room.
the room, right?
Okay, or
We
she
want them
waits
to
to come
advance
in.
into the room and then
I mean,
spring
it's
the
a
trap.
risk though. If she have we got time for you to give her some luck?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We can see. Yeah. D20 plus 4.
Let's leave Usart and Kadeen back here with torches, and then when they hear fighting, their orders can be to come out and provide extra light.
She's going to spend luck on that.
Well, it's not, I mean, Steve, is that right with you, Steve? We kind of maybe
Yeah,
can't-
yeah.
yeah.
No, I think that makes sense.
Beastmen do walk with torches, right?
Yeah.
So we would be able to
We're about to see them anyway,
launch a
right? Yeah.
surprise attack, even though we don't have torches.
Yeah, but we want to not to be the only ones in control of light. Is the point?
Yeah. But just so they
Yeah.
get in here, we can actually
Yeah.
launch an attack before they see us.
Yeah.
I'm
Are
pretty
these
sure
mining pillars-
I set the precedence they carry light, but I don't
Yeah.
think that they actually do. I don't know. Maybe it's just like they do it.
You had
Out
them
of habit.
attack us from the dark before.
That's true. It's fine. They have light this time.
Is Goodlash and Kondak going to be far enough away that if they all come in here, that they're not going to get spotted?
They're hiding behind the pillars. Are these pillars big enough to hide behind, or are they too small for that, Eric?
I think they. My gut says yes, but I can just quickly check. Yeah, I think you're good. you're good.
Cool.
I think Kondak's going to try and. Actually, no, don't worry. It's okay.
And then if we've got time, I'm just gonna try and read the omens first. And
Doesn't. All right. One of the you'll hear the beastmen kind of quietly whisper to each other while you're waiting in ambush. They think they're being more quiet than they are, and they say, no sign of the squids. Don't think they got him. Approach cautiously, as they get into single file.
Squeak, squeaky, I'm a squid. Squeaky, squeaky.
Yeah. So the 6 of them and the leader are going to get in a line and, carefully, quietly proceed down here. I mean, again, this door is shut, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I guess it will be a question of whether or not they think it's as quiet as the grave on the other side of the door. Right?
Only us zombies and skeletons in here.
I'm going to say only on a 6 will it work. So I'll just do that instead. Okay. They'll be surprised as the door's opened. So we'll just cut to the part where they bash the door open. Or, sorry, break it so they can open the door.
did we
The
spike
door will
that
still be there.
We didn't spike that one, no.
Oh, you didn't spike that one?
Not the bottom one.
Oh.
I
Then
think
they
we didn't do that. We did do that, did we, Steve?
Yeah.
No, we left it open.
Okay. Then the door will crack open. You don't have a shot on them as they do this. But okay.
Once they walk into the room, they will have it, right?
Yep. Well, yes. Assuming whatever happens next. The door cracks open. You hear a vial bounce. It hits off one of the pillars, hits the ground. And there is a blinding light. Everyone in here needs to make a wisdom save. Take it with advantage because you have your pillars for cover. But basically, they're flashbanging you.
Could it be Dex to duck behind the pillar?
No, it's wisdom to not be blinded.
Okay.
Ow.
What's our DC?
12.
Ostrom was watching really closely.
12.
13.
Yeah, sorry, it was with advantage, so I forgot. And then.
Oh, and it's roll for Maryland as well, right?
Yeah.
If
There's
the
this
people at the back, literally everyone in this room needs to.
Yeah. So this is almost like it almost looks like a fireball when it goes off. It's this bright orange glow with these flares, spores that kind of dangle afterwards, that kind of are glittering.
It's fireworks in here.
Yeah, effectively.
Right.
Greek fire or something.
No, it's just light and mushroom.
It's really, yep.
Did anyone fail?
Yes, Ostrom failed. He was watching really, really closely to get the first guy that came through, and so he saw the full thing.
Okay.
He failed on both his turn, even with advantage. Assuming that the difficulty level was higher than a 7.
Yeah.
Ostrom and Sam failed.
Confident.
No, Sam rolled. I forgot to make it advantage. She rolled
okay.
On her second one, she rolled a 22.
Okay.
Just Ostrom got caught by it.
Confident this will work, they will then open the door and proceed to enter, which will then trigger your ambush, and then we'll resolve this and then roll initiative.
How many enter the room?
You can get 2 that can enter the room before. If you don't do anything, we're rolling initiative instead.
Ambush.
Then they notice you. Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 and then we trigger the ambush.
Okay, that's where we're at. 2 have entered the room.
Right. So I think Kondak opens up.
No, we need to do initiative.
Do we do initiative?
You have an ambush. If you just want to decide who goes and just go from there, it's fine.
I just want to go with me first.
Okay.
Did you want me to throw an oil flask at them, or do you want me just to shoot them with crossbows?
Yeah.
Shoot crossbows.
Yeah. So
Okay.
after
Blast
yeah,
into the corridor behind them, man. Like over their heads and behind them, so they're trapped with the fire.
Yeah. Good idea. So Kondak is going to shift position, and he's going to throw an oil flask as far down the corridor as he can.
okay.
It's not like 40 feet just to get it to the corridor.
It's still.
It's not 10 feet space.
I mean, like he can get close enough to like here and then close range that. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
near range.
Goodlash.
Okay,
I think there's a
Good
fictional
Lash will go up and
positioning
take
that. Yeah. As long as
Good
you're
Lash will
willing
go
to
up
move some.
and-
I'm sorry, Lewis.
It's okay. Goodlash will go up and take the front line once you've done that, so
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
don't worry about getting too close.
Don't leave
Okay.
me here.
All right, toss your fire, brother.
Here we go. 20.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Was it D4 plus 1? Is that how we do it?
Yeah. So this will be the number of targets that are hit by it.
Okay, so D4 plus 1, 5.
Nice. Okay, so you hit 5 of the 7. So basically, literally everyone in this corridor is going to get hit by this.
I'm just going to roll one roll for all of them for damage, I think.
Go ahead.
Oh, damn it.
But you crit, so do you get to roll
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's-
not-
another D4?
Yeah, roll another. Roll another D4. It would do double.
4 points of damage to each one.
Okay.
Total.
I mean, then next turn it won't be 4. You know what I mean? But yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just
Um,
tightly packed oil flask.
All right. What's reality does not meet your expectations. As your fire hits the team, you see that the fire like flashes and is almost like hitting water, like it's splashing and it's
Okay.
steaming
Yeah.
and
I've
scalding.
seen this do this to them before, right?
Too many times before. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
they have some sort of protection on to stop fire.
Did they take any damage from that, do I think? Or did it
No.
just put out the flames?
We need to find out what that is, because that's pretty sweet. If you can get like everyone, like what, 7 people?
It's a fire resistance spell or something.
Yeah,
or
but like
armor or
they
something.
might like so like any spell that I
Elemental
like,
resistance.
Yeah, but they need to have people to cast that 7 times, right?
Or they have an item, like a ring of elemental resistance on
Well,
each of them.
we should find out what that is so we can get it, right?
We
Or
kill
do
them
they have,
all.
like,
We can take
weakness?
if it is an
Yeah.
item.
Marilyn doesn't really have any offense. Did you want Marilyn to cast light, or were we not bothered?
Yeah,
need more light.
You will need light. Because
Oh wait, no, they have the floating torch spores, whatever they're called.
I mean, but
The
if
fireball
Marilyn,
thing that they threw.
if Marilyn can't do anything anyways, you might as well cast light because it'll take a turn for them to get here.
Yeah, I reckon they're going to retreat. But we'll see. She tries to cast light. She doesn't manage to cast it anyway, so.
Okay, Sam.
Cool. Sam's gonna cast Invoke Rage on Goodlash.
Good Lash,
yeah.
the fighter that can't hit anything.
Well, I mean,
Can now.
he can with advantage, and then he's gonna charge in and 2d20k. K-Tron. Plus minus 1.
21 hits.
I haven't.
Oh, that was the
sorry,
spell.
that's-
That was the spell.
yeah,
Sorry.
that was
He still has to hit anything.
one day he will hit something.
I'm very sorry. That's not going to be
alright.
enough.
He's gonna get the
Uh,
killing blow on Crass.
That's for 4 rounds, though.
Okay.
Steve.
Was fight starts the signal? Or was there,
Sure.
was there another signal that I'm waiting for?
I think that we're fighting.
Yeah, he threw the rock, so you guys can run over here.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to here
Sounds good.
to start with.
Kondak, you're on the ground, right? You're not
Yeah.
invisible or nothing?
No.
Okay.
Should I be, Eric?
All right, Zeros.
Zeros is going to run across the ceiling here and then try to drop on this guy and choke one of them out. Or like drop down and like stab him with a spear as he drops on him.
Nice. Drop bear.
Well, I need to also.
You are
gain
okay.
points.
Hang on. You're going to. You do know you will do extra damage like one of those creatures because you're going to be falling 20 feet on them. Yeah, one of the drop bears. But then you will also be taking some of that damage falling, right?
Yeah, and I'm hoping that fighter, like my fighter,
Your mighty
thing is
deed.
I can break
Your mighty deed.
die
Yeah.
as I hit him.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
allow
the
that as a
mighty
mighty deed. 100%, dude. That sounds sick. Okay, cool. As long as I was established before you do it. Okay. Send it, brother.
Do I have advantage on this because it's an ambush round?
No, they're aware of you. You just get to act.
Are they aware of me because I'm falling for the fucking sky?
That's a pretty good, reasonable argument. I would say you got them. They didn't look up.
All right. 24 and a success.
Yeah, 24. Okay, nice. All right, so you won't take damage from the fall. So they'll take an additional 2d6 damage. Basically, you transferred the fall damage into them.
All right, and then 2d6 on them, so they take 14 damage. The second guy in the line,
He's
and then
dead.
I'm suddenly in the middle of them.
Correct.
Just crush him as I go down. Then
That's
just
awesome.
Scream and rage at the rest of them.
That's so cool. Is that the first time Mighty D's even gone off in a while? I think. But, yeah,
Look, man, you did my favorite thing of attacking from above. I love it. Literally a death from above. Okay, sick.
Ostrom failed his blindness check. Does he get to shoot with additional disadvantage?
No, you
Not at all?
literally can't see shit. You're blinded, so you can't even see a target.
He's like blinking, rubbing his eyes.
Yeah. You're blinded for 5 rounds. Yeah. You got it directly. Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna run up here. Can I shield wall with Zeros if I'm against the hallway, if I'm attacking the one on Goodlash? Or I guess could I charge with the spear and then like position into the shield wall next to Zeros?
Yeah, if your mighty deeds you want to shield wall while also attacking, go ahead.
Okay, I was just worried about the positioning, like if I couldn't attack the one behind me if I'm shield walled towards the front.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. You can always attack and then shield wall in that order. You know what I mean? It's fine. Don't worry about it.
D20 plus 6. No shield wall, but 25
Yeah, 25 definitely hits.
for 6 damage
Okay.
on the one on Goodlash.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. Let's see. They got to get out of this hallway. So I think.
Have we got to roll initiative first?
Oh yeah. We do have to do initiative. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm jumping ahead of things.
It was like our surprise round, wasn't it?
20.
Continue to be gloriously bad at initiative. I've never won initiative in this campaign.
12.
Looks like Steve's 20 wins today.
Not too bad.
All right, Kadeem.
Contact spider sense is definitely tingling, though. But I guess we have got this door alarmed, right? So.
Okay. Kadeem's gonna move up. I think these pillars are blocking any shot at this guy. Is that fair to say, Eric?
No, you can do that. You can just move.
Yeah, you can move, shoot.
You can
move
you
back
can
behind
shift.
the-
Yeah, like you're fine.
Okay. I'll run up and take a shot with the crossbow.
Send it, brother.
Nope.
Yep. 1950s cowboy ricochet.
duck back in behind the pillar.
Got an MOV. Okay.
All right, so I'm up.
Yep.
I'm no longer on the ceiling, but I'm going to take the next one in line, I think, or in the room, and I'm going to do an attack, and I'm going to. I can't make a shield wall, right? That's just an Asu thing.
Are you a fighter?
You have a
I
shield?
am a fighter.
Yeah, you can shield wall as a mighty deed if you're using a shield.
Look, you can shield wall as a mighty deed and attack, or you can just spend your action shield walling.
Yeah, I'm going to attack and try to mighty deed shield wall with Asu and keep these guys in the hallway away from the rest of us while they finish off the other guy behind us.
Sick.
Oh,
Uh,
I didn't get the
23, but I don't get the shield wall.
Okay, well, you do get the guy.
Right.
Oh, I did 7
it's-
damage because I forgot my mighty deed again.
Cool.
All right, so I stab this guy with my spear. All right, my other guy's going to run further into the room to give us more light. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right. Bunyip, you're up. You're muted.
He's stunned.
Yeah, he's blinded.
For how many
He's
turns?
still.
5
4 more.
rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. That's rough.
Yeah, he's gone. Someone take that bow
Poor
from
guy.
him. 'Cause
Every damn fight he's in, he's just like gets owned. I'm so sorry.
Then yeah, I'm gonna spear this one and try to get that shield wall up again. +6, right? Also, not again. But that hits, so D8 +2 +1.
The one behind us is just getting in the way of us shield walling.
Yeah, exactly.
So you killed the one behind you, right?
No, I was hitting the front one.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Are you going to step into that gap, or are you just going to
No,
hold the door? No.
we're just
Yeah,
gonna
because then
sit
it'd
here.
just be one by one.
We want to
one on
keep
one,
trying
right?
to shield wall.
I mean,
I
if
think they
This many
I can
total.
get on the ceiling in there, we can shield wall still.
Wait, there's more. Is that how many more you can see behind?
There was, well, it's a whole squad, right? What
There
did I
were
just do?
7. You added an extra
Yeah,
one.
I was going to say you just killed one.
Oh, I did just kill one. I'm sorry. Try to keep.
We've killed two. We've killed 2
Killed
in
2. There
total.
should be 5 here.
Oh, so I did have it right.
Yeah, yeah.
Do they test
I'm sorry.
morale seeing other guys get meatballed in
Yeah,
front of them and then another one stabbed and they're split up?
They're pretty well trained. The
They
problem we've
are.
got is
Yeah.
if they decide
Well, going into their
to retreat,
turn, like this is their
They
first
might-
turn and they lost 2 guys and had their columns
Yeah.
cut in half.
we just got to be careful we don't get attacked from the west. I mean, I know we got alarm on this, but they could try and burst through here. But anyway, that's what they do.
Okay. You see the leader will toss one of those other vials that you've seen before. Okay. That will land somewhere around the guy who's been hurt behind the shield wall. You all need to make another one of those wisdom saving throws.
Do Zeros and I not
Zeros
halfway
and-
since we're facing into the hallway?
That's true. You probably are okay. Because it's hitting behind you.
Yeah.
This is not advantage anymore.
No. Anyone who's taking cover behind a column can claim advantage, but everyone else.
What about people who see it coming? Like Goodlash is like staring down that corridor.
You just gotta roll.
No,
Can-
no, yeah, like I know the. What's
If
the
you
DC?
if you think your character is taking cover behind one of those columns, give yourself advantage.
I would say that Kondak is. He was going to throw and duck behind that,
Yeah.
column. That was his.
What's the DC, Eric?
12.
Okay, he's gonna use his luck to re-roll that.
And
Oh, damn it!
He makes it.
Does the helm of dark vision? Does the helm of dark vision help me in this situation at all?
No, it's
No.
opposite. It's like
Yeah.
NVGs. If
Yeah.
someone lights a flare, you're gone.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
So Kondak's blinded.
Yeah, your nogs are. Okay. Then the one who got hit, who's behind the lines, is going to try to dive over the shield wall.
Is he blinded?
No, because he's also facing away like Asu and Zeros.
I
Wait,
mean,
wouldn't he be facing Goodlash? He was walking into the room.
you described it as being kind of like here, right?
The one person that attacked him was Goodlash, wasn't it? Oh wait, no, Asu hit him.
But
No,
I
'cause
attacked him as
he
I
knows-
was charging
So
past
the
him.
leader. So let me back up 2 seconds. It'll make more sense. The leader announces, "Marines, we are leaving," and he knows that's what that means. So he is trying to leave.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they don't want to fight in this corridor. So they're going to. So he's trying to get out. Otherwise, they will leave him behind. So like, there's.
Would the I don't know the question this, but would the leader be able to throw a vial from the back rank here in this narrow passage? How high is this passage?
You threw a vial from there.
Yeah, but there was no
Oh,
one.
but they're going upstairs. That's right.
Yeah,
There
it's
was
like
there was no one in. There was
the
no one in front of him.
archway. The archway of the
Yeah.
thing. If there's stairs down, does he have an angle?
Sure.
If he's at the top of the stairs, you know, it's obstructed.
What stairs?
There isn't stairs.
Oh, there is stairs.
Oh,
No, there is
yeah.
stairs. There is
There is
stairs. No, you're right. That's a good
So
point.
if you're at the top.
No,
of the
no, that's.
stairwell-
All right, he would have to hand that up.
Stairs lead up.
Alright.
I was throwing a whole flask down the stairs.
Alright.
And trying to throw a flask up there.
Well, it wasn't the leader who threw it.
Okay.
So, guys is trying to leave. He's going to try to jump over you, I guess. Probably with like disadvantage or something because you have the shield wall and you probably want to stop him.
We
We
don't
did not
have,
manage
we
the
don't
shield
have the
wall.
shield wall, by the way.
Oh, okay.
We've tried multiple times, but we're not as
Asu-
coordinated as other groups.
Who has the lower armor class between the two of you?
I have
Uh,
21 plus whatever that magic shield bonus would
Okay.
grant.
I have 20 with my magic shield.
Okay, so the difficulty class would be 20. All right, he fails to get by. So he's stuck there. The rest of the guys are going to fall back. One through that thing, leaving the other two. The leader can't do anything. He's just going to marshal his guys. But the other two are then just going to fall back and try to throw their spears at the shield wall as they're leaving. So, Asu, you're getting hit by 1. Yeah,
Miss.
no surprise. I can only hit you on a 20. And Zeros
That is. I'll take it.
for 3 damage.
I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I am still above
Oh.
max HP.
Okay. I can say they can't get further in the room, but I can say you can still see the last one at the corridor. As far as marching out of order here. I mean, knowing,
Do we want to capture this one?
yeah, he's gonna he's willing to surrender for sure. He's got left behind, so like he's definitely willing to surrender. That's my turn.
Oh, straight up, Zeros is charging up this hallway after them. He needs another heart. I need 4, and we have 3.
I mean, it's Kondak's turn, so.
Yeah, I know, but like that's what he's gonna do on his turn.
Kondak's blinded, so he is going to drop to the floor, and he's going to just attempt to
Hide in a
crawl.
corner.
Yeah, he's going to attempt to crawl. He's going to attempt to crawl towards this pillar, I guess. No, he's going to attempt to crawl towards his back wall, I think. Until he reaches it. And then, as far as he can do,
Nice.
try and move along there. And Maryland. What can Marilyn do? Marilyn can't really do much. She's got floating disc as a spell. Oh, actually, she's got mage armor, right?
Oh, mage armor.
How does mage armor work? Sorry.
It gives you 14 AC, I think, or
I think it's
16 on a crit. Let me see.
I think it's 16, 18.
Mage armor is 14, 18. Yeah.
14, 18, yeah.
Okay, so she's going to just try and cast that on herself, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so she's got mage armor.
The 14 AC.
Yeah.
Steve? Sam?
Yeah. I guess Sam will move up. I suppose she can only move to here, right? That's 30 foot. She can move it around. Here. And then she's going to attempt to give Good Lash luck again. She's going to spend her own luck on that.
Yeah, it's kind of actually thinking about the fight. It's my bad. This room probably should have been 2 zones, like kind of there, and so only the first half should have been. It's too late now. Should have done that instead. It's fine. What was this?
She's giving luck to Good Lash.
Okay.
What, for the flashbang, you mean, Eric?
Yeah. Just in general, the fight. This probably should be 2 zones of movement. It's like 80
What's
feet long.
Goodlash doing?
Well, we don't want to kill this guy, right? We want to take him prisoner.
I mean,
Goodlash
you could disarm him and move him away.
Goodlash will lose his rage if he doesn't attack someone.
But if we're trying to take him captive, then
I mean, he could charge at the group.
I mean, his only value is as a hostage, right?
The guy's surrendering, right?
Yeah, I meant
Yeah. He's willing to surrender.
ran away.
I mean, but he's not going to be able to get them, and then his rage is going to run out.
Oh,
because
true, fair.
He can't get to them. So, and then he'll be on his own up there, and can't hit anything. So, if anyone else is doing it, that makes more sense for them to do it.
So then he can just lose his
Good Lash
rage
will
and disarm the guy. And
disarm the guy. Classic. The time I roll 4, it's like, cool. Combat's ended in 1 round.
Yeah. Well, it was a pretty damn decisive fight, y'all. Good job.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's over yet. I think 0.
Did you guys win?
Yeah.
Bunny up just comes out of like.
It seems quiet. Still alive.
Are we still in initiative?
Yeah, Zeros is going to do one last attack. He's going to throw his spear at the last retreating guy. He's going to try to hit him in the knee and cripple him so he can't go up the stairs. He wants another one. I don't think a 12 would hit.
No,
if it does hit, that's a success. All right.
It would be sick.
Spear
But...
goes flying.
Yeah.
And I'll do the. Oh, it's Bunyip's turn, or he's still blinded.
He's still blinded for this fight here, and we'll go.
Then I will throw a normal spear. Try to do the same thing. It hits, but it doesn't cripple him. So maybe it just kills him.
Just do damage.
D6 plus 2. 5 damage.
All right, you do 5 damage to him, but you don't kill him.
Do we want to go up the hall after them?
I don't want to.
No.
But I've been blinded, so.
All right, then they're probably going to get away, unfortunately.
Well, the only danger is that they're going to get reinforcements, right? But
yeah, on my turn.
I think these would be the same guys that are here. So if we go through this door, maybe they're not in here now. We can go and take those.
I would guess no. They're not that stupid. These will be like a patrol, and they'll left guards at their guard post for sure. What they'll probably do is go back and get more. They'll either decide they've had enough for the day, or they'll go and get more reinforcements and try and come back in force.
Can we hear anything behind the door, like people putting on armor or something?
I don't know. Maybe on your turn you can see that.
That was my turn, so now it's yours. But the guy's already finished.
So this guy surrenders. The other guys are falling back. And you lose sight of what they're doing. But you basically took out half the group. So okay.
I mean, we could try and find out from this captive what they're going to do next.
Name, rank, and banda. Just hold the spear to his neck, the trident to his neck.
Yeah. All right. This is Farthorn. Farthorn is a part of the rat banda. He's also got rat features.
Are the two dead ones also rats?
Yeah, this is a rat. The whole banda is the same kind.
How are y'all defending against the fire?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Just kind of poke him a little with the spear.
While you're interrogating, Zeros is just immediately taking his knife and like digging a heart out of one of these corpses.
Yeah.
Nearby.
He's like, this guy might still need more, and if you don't help, if you don't give us the answers we want, we might just offer you.
What is our escape the dungeon plan here?
Well, we've got an hour, so it's fine.
Yeah, so I'm just.
I'm Farthorn of the Rat Kentarkia. I request to be sent to the arena.
Request denied.
Yeah.
No,
Have we had a request like that before?
No, but I mean, I'm a soldier, so I think I would be pretty willing to, or open to this with him while I'm interrogating him. It's like we can honor that if you give us more information.
He doesn't offer anything.
So you're willing to have your heart cut out here by this madman instead of fighting for your life in the arena to keep the information of how you protect against the fire from us.
You wouldn't do that.
I just point to the guy, and he's like,
he definitely would.
Hey, no, because listen. If you do that, the trolls will be mad. You don't. Hey, listen. You don't want to piss off the trolls.
Why would the trolls be mad? We're just a adventuring party that
if you don't
came in and attacked us.
Look, if you don't honor the request to be sent to the arena by a prisoner, I can't. You hold your fate in your hands.
Nobody's heard your words.
Can Samaruk tell if he's lying or not?
Yeah.
Worth it.
I will die a deity.
Is this a real thing the trolls ask?
Actually, she's gonna.
Actually, would we just know this having been in Goblin Town long enough?
Never heard of this before.
Okay.
So she's going to try and give herself luck because I don't want to lose dial data just yet, and she's been rolling dog shit.
Is it just Gog that likes to eat beastmen, or is that a general troll thing?
Oh, Zeros is friends with Vuglaris the Fur. Would he know if he's telling the truth?
If you've got spare luck to hand out, Kondak would love some luck.
Yeah, I'll give Kondak luck.
Yeah, true.
Nice.
Zeros was friends with the slaver. Would he know this?
Yeah, like the guy that tried to take us prisoners. Would I know if there's a binding like oath for people going to the? Because I assume Zeros was like recovering animals or something for that.
If there was you never heard of it.
Okay.
Sounds reasonable though.
Yeah. Vuglaris wouldn't miss you.
Samaruk will consult the deities for this.
Sure.
Okay, great.
You get 2 questions?
I mean, yeah, I guess it doubles. No, you have to have both questions ready. You can't just like save it. But yeah, you can ask 2 questions.
Okay, yeah. So is he telling the truth?
Yeah. No. He's lying through his rat teeth. But imagine though. Imagine if you didn't have this.
Yeah, and what's my other question?
You jerks. This was so clever. I hate you.
Are they coming back or
Sure. What do you want to know?
There's a treasure behind that door.
Actually, I know what I'm gonna ask. Is there
I think he can hear the question that you're asking, by the way, which
will he
I don't know
die
if
if we put him in the
not.
chair?
Fine.
Will he die if we put him in the chair? It's a fun one.
But does she speak Kumis? Does he speak Kumis?
No. Oh, you're asking the question.
Well,
okay, yeah, you asked the question. Yeah.
No. That's
Careful what you ask.
Never mind. Fair then. Yeah.
So she's going to ask in Kumis, are there monsters immediately behind this secret door here with the airflow is coming? Are there enemies?
Define immediately.
Yes.
Within 30 feet.
You said yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, without without hesitation, yes.
So there's loads of baddies stacked up behind the airflow secret door here.
I mean, it could be one stingbat.
No, sorry. That's my bad. I thought you were talking about magic trapdoor, not that one.
No, yeah.
Sorry. Well, we got an extra one. My bad. For that one, no.
New one.
That one, your god says as quiet as the grave.
Sweet. So yeah. So yeah, I'll turn to the group and say he's lying.
It's like, all right, any last words?
He just stoically stands strong. But how high?
Zeros, take his heart. Complete your pact.
Well, I need another one after this.
Oh, I thought this
Well,
was the last one.
No, that's why I was trying to get one more as they were running up the stairs.
He starts.
I was like, one short.
He starts.
This guy's 12.
He starts maybe singing like a mythic version of like nearer to my god to thee, kind of Titanic, kind of thing, or like our mother, who art in Arden Vuglaris, hallowed be thy name, kind of thing.
Well,
Mater Noster, I
have
guess.
one idea we need to do first. Can I take this? Can we go over to the room with this chair and stick him in the chair and see what happens?
Sure. We can drag him over there.
Yeah, you have to drag him, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll drag him and we'll throw him in there.
He's not fighting you, but yeah.
Yeah, we've disarmed him and stuff.
Yeah.
Take the net down.
I just want to see what happens if we put him in the chair. Does he blow up?
Wants to give him him super stats or something.
Well, then we'll deal with that fucking problem.
Are we just we're not fussed about? Marilyn can't cast any more alarms, so if they come back down the secret passage, we're not going to know about it.
All right. Also,
I mean,
are you putting his
Kondak can stay watch here, I guess.
Are you putting his ass in the chair?
I think
Zeros pushing him in. Zeros is.
Okay, so two things, because there's some mapping that happens. Now you're going to the chair.
All right.
About 35 feet across the chasm is another chair, facing this chair.
Is it a really big one?
It's a very big chair.
Okay, yeah. Does it?
There's you can see that there are some old legacy vines going down it. You can see that there is some smatterings of maybe some stained blood, and as well as maybe like in the far distance, you might be able to make out maybe like a staircase slightly descending down. You can also see like a stele behind the chair on the other side.
Can we see the
that's
bodies of our former party?
What I just said, yeah, the bloodstains.
So that's familiar blood.
It's right here.
Yeah, familiar thigh bone, just vibing.
Who died there?
A lot of people. A lot of people have died in that room.
Who hasn't died in that room? But
is that it? Do we think? Oh no, it would be up.
No, it's yeah.
It's this one.
Oh,
what was the threat over there? So he says
throne to throne is 50 feet. So this would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chair. Does that make sense? Like set it up that way. And that's
something like that.
Yeah, and then Robert's your uncle. Something like that. And the throne is angled towards this chair. You could kind of draw a line between them. If that makes sense. Okay. So you're gonna let him go sit in this chair, right?
Yeah.
What if he teleports the other? What if he teleports to the other side?
Well, I recovered my
giant
spear.
undead monster to deal with.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, he's not surviving either way.
Is this chair like a comfy chair with a height adjustments and lumbar support and things?
Yeah.
Or
no, I think it's square cut stone.
Doesn't rotate. Doesn't have a periscope attachment.
No, unfortunately not. Okay. You can see his eyes turn blues within blue for a moment as he sits in the chair. He's going to try to make a break for it. Can the three of us roll initiative?
Oh wow, nice.
Hey, my first win.
Okay. So
Yeah,
zeros.
I'm gonna shove
to
him back
restrain
down
him.
to this chair and go, "What do you see?"
I hate you. I see how pitiful you are.
Answer me, and I'll make your death quick.
Not
Otherwise,
afraid.
you will see your heart beating outside your chest.
Halima.
He won't. He won't admit what he sees.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna dig a
Kill him in the
take a
chair,
knife
dude.
and cut his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. That's sick as hell.
His chest from behind, holding him down.
Yeah.
Dig that heart out, burn it, throw the body out of the chasm.
Yeah. Just just like just the demon guy getting held down by the good priest, like a standard D&D shit. Like don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay. I mean, he's dead. Yeah, you got him.
Yeah. I'll light the heart on. I light the heart on fire and throw that into the chasm after him because I don't think I need.
Yeah, and you toss him down there. Nice. Yeah, you've food for the cave squids.
Do you want to sit in the chair now, Zeros?
That's what he was trying to do.
I don't think I do. I think this is a scary chair. My last guy would have,
No.
or the first guy I would have, and then he died because of.
Well, okay. I did point. I would point out that he felt he was perfectly in control of himself the whole time.
Fine, I'll do it.
Just in the interest of time, do we want to spend
Good Lash is still
remaining time
mining.
toying with the chair or trying to get?
Yeah, let's get this stuff we've come for.
Yeah.
Man. This chair
Let's
is
get
like
this open. Let's open the door or the wall.
Oh, he told us there's definitely stuff behind it, though. By the way, so
But we still haven't opened this second door.
No. He said there was. He said there was
When
nothing
you
behind this
also
door.
Behind this
also
door, yeah.
did you sit in the chair or not?
I did, but I thought we were saying that they wanted to do the other stuff first before we do this like mapping thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Zeros is gonna stand by Osu in case he throws himself into the void.
Right.
But no. When
also,
critted,
you do get a vision. Your eyes don't turn blue, but you do get a vision. You are seeing across the chasm from a different location. You can see some webs, a bridge, and when you look down, you can see that your hands are baboon-like.
Is it webs and a bridge?
Is it like this? These spider webs and this bridge that we recognize?
Yep. You're seeing through the eyes of the statue.
Oh, this statue. Okay.
Yeah. It lasts for one turn. Okay.
But his eyes didn't turn blue.
No, that was a different effect.
Oh, right. So there's multiple effects then.
Which
Maybe.
probably means that there's a terrible effect on this chair somewhere.
It's a try your luck kind of.
Yeah.
You roll
Watch,
the
there's gonna be
table,
permanent
something wrong.
blindness or something on the table.
I ain't fucking with it.
Okay. So now to go back to the digging question, Eric accidentally told us there was a bunch of stuff behind this arcane.
No. I don't think he did. I think he accidentally told us there was a bunch of stuff behind this door down here.
Correct.
Oh, the magic trapdoor, not the arcane lock.
Yeah. So he told us there wasn't stuff behind this door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I will come back.
In case the beastmen are bringing reinforcements, rather than spending an hour digging, why don't we look through the unlocked?
Yeah, sure.
Door?
Well, I'm just saying, that's what Goodlash is doing, whilst everyone else is doing other things. We don't all need to do that. This is what Goodlash can do.
Yeah.
I think we should check this, because if they do come back,
Kondak.
All right, Kondak.
they're not just gonna let us hang out here forever.
Yeah, sure. So Kondak's gonna go this way and see what's like. Does anyone want to come with him? He'd rather if someone was with him. I mean, he'll take his hireling.
Assuming everything is quiet, there's no immediate signs of reinforcements coming. Kadeen will come back over and join with the exploration.
What's the deal with this door as well? Does this open?
What's the deal? Which one?
Which door?
I can't see which
This
way
one.
you're looking at.
North of the secret door, east of the one we've just opened.
North of the secret
Everyone's
door.
been so scared to open that one.
Oh,
We
no
haven't
one's
tried
open.
to open it yet,
Correct.
but it takes a strength check and all that stuff, so we're doing this secret one
Right,
first.
Yeah, so
Kondak.
Kondak and Marilyn are gonna
Yeah.
go. Oh yeah. Cool.
All right. This door extends the hallway extends out 40 feet, and you can see that there's another door. It closes off to the end, but you anticipate a secret door somewhere over on that side. Just terminates. Like this hallway just ends.
Okay, I'm gonna have a listen. There's another secret. So I'm gonna look for the
Okay.
secret door. Assuming there is one.
All right. You stop here
Outside
at
the walls.
you stop here as there is a pit trap right in front of you.
Okay.
Because I assume you're doing this all cautiously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. Yep. It's a 10 by 10
there-
square pit trap.
Fill in the whole square, right? So I can't. There's no way to bypass around it. I
Nah.
have to-
Exactly. Unless you could walk on the ceiling or a wall.
So you could walk on the ceiling or a wall. Yeah.
Could you just jump over it?
No.
I suppose
It
there's no.
takes up the whole thing. You can see it.
Yeah.
Identifying it, you can see it takes up the whole damn thing.
Can I tell what is going to set the pit trap off? Is it just going to be a question of weight? Can I get my 10-foot pole and just jab it and try to make it?
Yeah. You can kind of get it to open a little bit. You can see that it's definitely like a deep pit. You definitely get the smell of death. No, I don't think you can get it open with a 10-foot pole enough to really get an idea of what's in there, especially given its
Dean
depth.
will go and grab one of the corpses.
Oh,
That
yeah,
should
good
be
idea.
heavy enough to open.
Oh, you could probably drop something in it like a rock and like get an idea.
Or one of the corpses.
Yeah, or just drop a
throw
corpse in it.
Copper
Yeah.
piece. Got
Good
lots
thing,
of
go
copper-
grab-
Like,
yeah.
it might be
Well-
another 17 guys with all their adventuring gear and treasure down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Go grab it. Yeah,
Also,
go grab
if there's a giant scorpion down there, we want to give it a snack, right?
Okay.
We don't want to throw a rock down there and piss it off. We want to give it a snack.
Mhm.
Kadeen drag a corpse over and
Trigger the trap. Yeah. Okay, for a turn. So
crowbar,
the
pickaxe,
yeah.
10-foot poles and stuff
Right.
to wedge this open once it.
the weight of the corpse will trigger the trap, revealing the 10-foot wide pit. The pit extends down 30 feet, and it will be closing in a turn.
Okay, can we jam it with
The
I
pit-
think
10-foot
The pit,
pole.
like
we've
sideways,
got a
lengthwise.
10-foot pole.
Yeah. That will work. You just no skill necessary. That's just good play
So I just have to sacrifice my pole, right? Just get rid of it.
for now. Yeah.
Is there anything
There's
in the
tons of corpses down there.
bottom?
You can see there's centuries of corpses have accumulated in here.
Zeros would absolutely be willing to go down there and fish corpses out.
Well, we can do, but I mean, can Kondak see anything glinting down there, or?
Yeah, you can.
He's got.
You can see a non-rusty spear down there.
Okay.
You can imagine there's dozens of suits of shitty metal and leather armor that will need to be repaired, right? There's probably a few shields that are rusty as hell down there. Tons of spears, maces, of
I
varying.
think Kondak just climb down, rummage around, see anything that's good.
Well,
Yeah.
Zeros can do that and not have to
Oh,
risk.
yeah,
all
Zeros,
coming back
yeah.
up.
Oh, that's what I
Zeros.
meant. Yeah, Zeros.
Yeah, Zeros. Just use a spider climb down there and recover what you can, and me and Kadeen will try and keep the trap open for you.
And
Yeah,
Good
someone-
lash
Marilyn,
breaks through. Yeah.
Marilyn,
Someone lower down like a sack with a rope, and I can fill it up, and you can lift it out, and I'll just fish everything out of here.
Yeah, sure. I've got a rope and a grappling hook and stuff. So.
Does Marilyn want to check for things for vibes just to save time? So we don't want to fish rotten mundane gear out,
Well, I mean, I think he would just take anything that's not rusty, which is probably a good.
Back up,
Yeah.
and Marilyn would check it.
All right.
Yeah.
And honestly, if it's like spears
Also-
and stuff, from corpses, I can just chuck them out of the hole.
Yeah.
Right,
Also,
it's 30 feet. I'm afraid.
Yeah. Also for time passes, there's no encounters, so you don't have to worry about it. We can break through the wall now. So there's nothing blocking you. Okay. So we can also handle that, but let's deal with the treasure first. I feel like it's probably most pertinent. So I'll just say, assuming you rifle through and find the good stuff. Okay. Since we're taking time to mine through the wall anyways, right? So in that time, here's what is actually valid and like usable items as is. There are 2 longswords. These are I will flag when there's good vibes of magic. Okay, 2 longswords, 1 mace, 3 short swords, and 6 spears. Of those spears, 1 is definitely not rusted and giving off magic vibes.
Yoink.
There are 6 sets of leather armor that are dog shit and ruined. There are 6 sets of chainmail that are also dog shit and ruined. As well as 3 bad shields. One of these bad shields is giving off magic vibes. Finally, scattered in various rotting purses and backpacks, all kind of together added to the sack, is the following sets of coins and interesting potent potables. There's 257 gold, 143 silver, 87 copper, 2 vials of something that look identical, clear, like clear water, and 1 that's definitely like a vial of like a light blue potion with maybe like some kombu in it.
Can you repeat the
I've got
coins
the
and the
list right
potions?
here. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I didn't think
So
to
2
start writing
vials
down
of
what he was saying.
yeah. So there are so 3 vials total. 2 of them are this clear water type, transparent liquid, and the other one is this like potion of like some light blue with like kombu in it or like seaweed in it.
Yeah.
All right. Zeros grabs what he can and like loads some of it onto the rope that Kondak is lowering down, and we pull this stuff out.
I mean, I'm guessing you're just taking the magic, the vials, the magic items, the coins, and the vials.
Yeah, I'm also taking 2 spears. I can throw them at things.
All right. Breaking through the wall, you can see that there is a slight elbow. That's kind of what you broke into. And it goes into a 5-foot corridor going up about 60 feet before terminating to a wall.
Can you also bring up the 1 magic
So
shield?
technically 65 feet. Parallel here.
Anyone else
Parallel
need a
here.
magic shield?
I mean,
Well, bring it up anyways, because we don't know what.
Yeah, I'm taking it, but like I don't know if anyone wants it.
Goodlash would wear it for now, but
Somebody will need it in the vault.
Goodlash can have. Well, yeah.
I can. I mean, I can hold it if that's what we need to do right now. But we're running low on time, so let's.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
We got to
know.
hustle now. We got to hustle.
I mean, Goodlash will literally use it right now.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
just use it. For now.
Goodlash puts it on, right?
Well, I don't know if we can give it to a hireling and not expect them to keep it. Like they're gonna
Goodlash
get
is a
really upset.
retainer.
Yeah, Goodlash is a cohort. He's a cohort, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just holding onto it for now until we figure out what they are and stuff.
I mean,
So
you can fix my mapping, but it's a 5-foot wide
All right.
path.
Well, I have it written
leading
on
that
my
way,
sheet
okay?
right now. Or he can have it.
Terminating down a
put
wall.
on good-
Yeah, I'm fixing that.
So we can't see an obvious door at the end of this.
Correct.
thing. I guess Kondak will get his 10-foot pole out, and he's going to proceed down this corridor, right?
Mhm.
Checking for traps.
Slow and
He's gonna go
steady.
to the end, slow and steady, and he's going to see if there is any secret door at the end of this,
Okay.
and hope it's not also arcane locked.
That would be friggin' hilarious. Let me see.
Everyone else, feel free to follow me or not.
I think Sam's going to try and crack open this door.
Yeah,
with Goodlash.
Ostrom's following. He wants to loot something.
Kadeen will be checking the walls to either side.
There's a panel at the end of this hallway here, Kondak. Sliding a panel to the right would open this door.
Okay. I'll tell everyone to get back, and I'll peer in with my helm of dark vision.
Okay. You see a This will be a long-wise rectangle. It is a 20 feet tall by 40 feet long antechamber, which then opens up into a much larger. This will be like a T-shaped kind of style, so it'll be taller than it is long. Other like rectangular room. You can definitely see there are statues, and like right down and smack down in the middle of this room is a massive sarcophagi. This whole place seems incredibly, at one point, very regal, very powerful.
Okay, so it
Wants to be the one that walks into the room and dies.
So that's
Because there's
there are like this plate. Like, okay, listen, hold on though. Like you've seen like this almost has more Thothian imagery than the friggin' Thothian treasury. Its walls are absolutely plastered with Thothian priests in orange ceremonial robes and these tall cylindrical orange hats. They all seem to be looking like they're going heading west. The eyes of these priests are all black and round.
Okay,
so
Your brain is like completely getting overloaded with like trap vectors in here.
yeah, exactly. I'm going to spend as much time as is reasonable in this doorway.
There are in this
scanning,
antechamber,
like, the whole of this room. Yeah.
In this antechamber, there's also these thick there's 6 thick basalt columns evenly spaced leading in here, right? So like you'd imagine something like, like that, right? Something like that. There's a statue flanking.
Is there
here.
anything moving in there?
No, but then there's this day, and then there's a huge sarcophagus right here. Not like, yeah.
Last time we had one like this, then it was a
Yeah.
specter or something came out and whipped
Oh,
Marble.
it's not
These-
on there, that's right.
Marble flagstones are everywhere. I'm trying to see if there's, yes, formed of polished black basalt. That main area. It bears the inscription, To Ristus, servant of Lord Thoth, knower of secrets, founder of these halls.
Whoa, the founder of the halls, Tauristus. Okay.
What
This
was
is
the
like the original Thothian priest, right? Like that was what Leper learned, I think.
Yeah,
I
this
can double check.
Yes,
There's
There's
a
no
lot
way-
of stuff
you're right.
to me.
The book, one of the commentaries about this book that you have is that it plays down the grandeur of someone named Tauristus. That whenever it could, it kind of jabbed at Tauristus' greatness.
So like somebody was trying to take him down a peg. So he wasn't
Yeah.
universally popular.
So
Well, whoever made him thought he was pretty cool.
these columns as well.
No, those are statues.
These are pillars. Statues. How what do those statues look like?
Do you remember the statues at the bottom of Tower of Scrutiny? It's those two.
Mm.
There's 2 of them.
Statues in there?
The stone guardian that we
Yeah,
fought.
with the cone caps and the spears and the shields and stuff. Yeah, in the basement.
Right.
Yeah, there's 2 of them here.
And then,
How tall
great.
is this chamber?
Okay, yeah. Then let's maybe not go wander in here.
How tall is the chamber?
At least like 40 feet tall. The antechamber is 20 feet, and then the large chamber is 40.
so in
Does
the anti.
Anyone want
antechamber-
Zeros to go fishing?
No, let's ask some. We got to ask some more questions first. This
Sure.
antechamber. If we look at the ceiling, or well, first of all, can we see any? Can I observe any loose flagstones in front of this door that I'm standing, or anywhere in this room from where I am? Like with my Fifi vision. If I was to step on it, it's just gonna.
Yeah. Honestly, almost. It took a while because I think almost all of them are like, this whole place is trapped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the pillars, we've got little darts that will shoot out from the walls like Indiana Jones. We've got
And peering along this wall without actually stepping into the room. peering along it, can I see? Is this actually a door here, or is this?
Those are all
This-
flat walls.
They're flat. Okay, so this is like a.
So it's like fake trap door on the other side that you wouldn't even get in through there.
Painted doors.
Correct. It's all wall.
So we can avoid this trapped antechamber, or we can avoid some of it by tunneling through here, right?
We also could just have Zeros try. We have like 15 minutes that we have to come up with a plan and execute
Sorry.
it.
No,
Otherwise,
sorry.
we're risking
I misspoke.
someone stealing our trap like the Golden Throne again.
So I misspoke. I misunderstood the directions of what you're seeing at the flagstones that are trapped. It's actually just the immediate area right in front of the store. Those are the pressure plated flagstones, and you can see that there is part of the ceiling that will just turn you into marinara sauce.
Okay, can I work out what the mechanism is to activate this, like, or how I would disable
Yeah, it's pressure sensitive.
Okay, is there any way to say
Ring or something?
Do you want to disable it? Because as Adam points out, we've got 15 minutes. I don't think we're actually going to, or 30 minutes. We don't
want the basemen to come in here and loot the place while we are.
We want. If we're not going to do this, we don't want to do the Golden Throne thing again, where we just remove all the defenses from this thing and leave it open to the next group.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that'd be the worst plan.
But if there's no way to disable the trap, is there a way to? I mean,
we just
avoid
jump
it.
over the pressure plate.
I guess Zeros could use a spider climb to get across, right?
Yeah, which my idea is that we just go for a small haul and like take the most valuable things by having Zeros go with rope and grappling hook and just walk across the ceiling into the Touristus sarcophagus room, fish off the lid, and then like grab anything valuable in there and like bring it back to the group.
Cool.
And even if we trigger the statues 40 feet, I might be above their reach. Because I think they're like 10 feet tall.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, that's going to be all on you to do this, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, but like, I'm willing to take that risk. And we might be able to get this haul and get it out today.
Cool. Go for it then.
Well, then
I'm in favor.
Do you have rope and grappling hook and anything else you need?
No, I need a rope and grappling hook. I need someone to provide me light, which I think someone could like do a lantern.
I have a rope I can give
Shine
you.
it to me.
You
Does
can
anyone have a
Someone have a grappling hook?
I have a grappling hook. Yeah, I've got.
Yeah.
Hook.
Are you willing to borrow it to me?
Money.
Yeah, you can take the grappling hook. Have you got any gear? Have you got any gear that you want to leave behind in case you die?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave behind the magic spear that I just pulled out of the hole, the +2 shield, and then I will actually leave behind everything that I have, except for
just
the
dump
rope
it in
and
the
grappling
sticky
hook
note.
and my spear. That's
Dump
all
it
I'm
in the sticky
taking.
note so we don't have to deal with who's carrying what right now.
So he's naked out there with his spider climb ring and his grapple.
So
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? Are you gonna try and attach the grappling hook to this thing? And then did you want me to pull it from here, or are you gonna try? And
No,
pull it
I'm just gonna like pull straight up and like try to lift it off and like just slop it onto the ground next to it. And then I'm gonna try to lift things out of it.
Okay.
Ooh, someone give me spikes and maybe I can set it up as a thing to like lower or spike the rope to the ceiling and then I can like slide down it to go
I
to
don't have
things.
any more.
Are there any
Looks like
questions?
My hireling I gave him a mega 10. So
Are there any
I'll
questions
take
that
those.
Sam and Rook? Is there any
I love
questions
this
that
shit.
Sam and Rook- Is there any questions that Sam and Rook could ask before you do this that would make it safer? Like,
I love this so much.
Is he about to die?
Is there
no,
treasure
rest
in
of
the
the
sarcophagus?
But we can't discuss it. We just gotta go for it because I don't want to escape the dungeon roll. So we gotta go for it.
Okay, go.
All right.
Yeah, so I have Vega spikes, I have rope, I have grappling hook. I'm gonna climb the wall, making sure not to touch the floor anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna climb straight up to where like it looks kind of weaker and not touch that spot, and I'm gonna
Totally.
crawl around into the area with the sarcophagus, watch for any movement.
You have a torch, yeah? You just said you have a torch?
Someone was holding a lantern to shine
Or you get the
light
dark vision.
toward it.
Okay. Then so then light would be going
if
like
you
something
want,
like that.
it's-
So
it's
yeah, you
zero-
can see most
well,
of the room.
Okay. Well, I was going to say you can
Yeah.
take the helm. You could take the helm, I suppose.
No, I don't want to take it because there's
Don't
like
risk
a
the helm.
50-50 chance that I die here, so I'm just going without it. I'm willing to risk the Ring of Spider climbing and Zeros' life for this. I'm not willing to risk everything else.
Sorry, I made that box too big. By the way, I'm sorry. The day is smaller. You see how this room kind of connects like that?
Yep.
Sorry, that's my bad. But it's a huge sarcophagus. There is a smaller sarcophagus over here on the walls.
Not bothering with those ones. I'm going to go for the big one.
And there is another one here. They should be equal.
They might bother with you though, but
No.
we'll live with that.
Okay. That's right. Okay. Going for the big lad.
Yeah.
This is all right. The sarcophagus is formed of polished black basalt. Sorry, it was the inscription what I gave you was in Mithric. I assume you could read Mithric.
I cannot.
Well,
Someone
Kondak.
in the group can.
Whatever. Okay, yeah. So it was. All right.
Yeah,
Slightly bad news. This sarcophagus is heavy as friggin' hell to open. I don't think with time I can just say you can open it unless you also have like, extra crowbars and or like some stuff to just try to peel this thing open, right? It's extremely heavy. Like it requires an open doors check to open. So like effectively a strength roll to open.
Does the Ring of Spider climbing allow me to try to open it from the ceiling with the grapple hook under like a lip on the lid, and I can just like lift it off?
Right, so you have to like go to like the far edge of like the wall, like a corner of the room to try to like pull this thing down. Yeah, I could see something like that working. Yeah, give me a strength check. That would give you the leverage required.
All right. I have grit and strength, so does that apply?
Yeah, absolutely. Give yourself advantage here. But you're going to need at least an 18 because it's so damn heavy.
All right.
I mean, unless your strength is like a combined strength of 30 could do this, but like just on yourself. You know what I mean?
All right. 20.
Brother. Okay.
That'll actually happens, I bet.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're dead. The
moment it opens, I'm like ready to start bolting back towards the exit, just like naked Zero sprinting across the ceiling.
Yep. Inside is a man-sized mummy with a golden face mask. Surrounding this mummy are numerous miniature models representing mundane and magical objects of significance to the great priest. Some are made of wood, enhanced with paint and glass and stuff like that. Obviously, these would be tremendously valuable to some kind of collector.
I'm gonna try to hook the mask.
You can imagine there's a small set of ancient coins in here as well.
What did you say it was surrounded by?
Little miniature things. Something.
Little mini figurines.
The guy was one of those people that has the little doll houses and they like cook tiny meals for it in it and stuff. One of those people.
Okay. Well, before you can grab that, the lids of both of the smaller ones open. And you see a wrapped bandage hand come through both of them. So
mummies don't scare me until they start casting magic missile at me and kill me right away. But I'm gonna go for the mask. That giant golden mask that you described, I'm getting that one.
Okay, well, we're gonna go to
I
initiative.
have to hook his entire body and drag it out. I will.
Yeah. Yep. Well, we're gonna have to go to initiative because as soon as the lid is open, they animate. So we're going to holy shit.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, you beat me, buddy.
Great time to win that initiative, Adam.
I do have an alternative plan. Well, actually, no. Don't worry. Doesn't make.
No, we gotta get this, and we gotta go.
Go.
All right, Zeros is gonna try to hook the mask and lift it out. If the body comes with it, he will drag the body with.
Okay.
Just try to push it up to the ceiling.
This sounds like a finesse problem, so I think this would be dexterity to try to hit it, right?
If I even hook the whole body, can I lift the whole body out with the grappling hook?
It could break. you might not get the whole body, but you might get like half the body with the mask. You know what I mean?
How about we slam the door closed?
Yeah.
The rest
Okay.
of us run away.
Which I'm willing to try. Like, I'm going to drag try to pull the body out.
Send it, bro. 15 strength to do it. Hook this thing out. And like make sure the lid. This is really a question of whether or not the mask stays on the body as you're pulling it out, right? That's really what we're asking when you do this.
Oh, apparently I roll like a god.
Wait, dude, when the chips are down, for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zero refuses to not get a haul out of this.
All right, you are dragging these things.
Haul it up to the ceiling as close as I can, and then next turn I'm going to try to bolt for the exit.
Okay. The stone lads also come to life as you are bolting. So you are on the ceiling. They can't. I mean, like, what the hell can they do?
They can walk to the trap and crush themselves.
And leave me trapped with them.
Honestly, no, they're not. They're not smart enough to know that. You know what I mean? Like, they're not smart enough to. They're not intelligent. No, they have spears. So, like, I think theoretically they should be able to reach you. Because they can attack close.
Well, that's why I tried to verify their height in a 40-foot room.
Yeah, but spears can also hit, like
10 feet tall?
Yeah, but
they throw on the map?
They can throw a spear 30 feet.
Yeah, if they want to throw spears at me and leave them, like, lodged into the ceiling, they can.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to hit you. Yeah, they will. They will launch their spears at you. They each got one. So they can't hit you 3 times. They can only hit you once.
So I have AC 10.
AC 10?
Yeah, I don't have my armor. I left it behind because I thought I might have a bunch of stuff to carry out of this.
I can't miss.
Oh, all right.
7, and the second last.
Yes, you can.
Well, that's damage.
I thought that was
that's damage.
Roll. Yeah.
That it's 2.
And 9.
What was the? Adam rolled that.
Now 0's doing.
Okay.
Let me check.
I need to make my saving throw.
You're just gonna rage and fight them and be stuck in the room.
That is a success on my rage. I'm at 1 HP.
Ooh.
As with the 2 bonus HP, I went from I had 17 HP at the start of this fight, and they dealt 16 damage.
Okay. Well, I think you'll be able to get out of here with 1 HP.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking run.
The hustle is hustle out here.
I'll drop the corpse on one of them as I go and keep the mask.
Okay, yeah. All right. You just fly out of the you fly off the ceiling down here.
Bunch of shit in it.
Now, is there any chance these things are going to walk right into the stone block it's going to fall on them?
Yeah.
It's quite likely.
Now it will. Yeah, as you leave, one of them will. Yeah. They wouldn't do it anticipatory. They would do it because they're pursuing you. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I'm fucking running.
They don't have foreknowledge of the place.
How big is the pressure plate?
Small enough to be triggered, but what comes down is a 10 by 10 friggin' like square of ceiling.
So I'm wondering if like multiple of them would have congregated under the thing before one of them set it off. If it's a 10 by 10 thing,
statues probably can only fit one.
Actually,
space. Huge.
I don't think the Okay, so this is actually funny. I think what actually happens as you are leaving is that the statue just gets hit by the stone. And it gets kind of stuck. It's like wedged by the stone above it, and it just has to sit there because it didn't kill it, so it's just stuck. It's like literally it can't move with like this hat of like this massive bit of stone on its head. Like the top part of its head is like completely dented in, right? Like it's been like cranially destroyed, like lobotomized in that way. But like it's just stuck. It's just like squatted now. Like it's just
like under a high pressure.
Yeah, it's a high pressure thing.
Would it be pinned?
Yeah, it's pinned. Yeah, it's pinned vertically. Like
Oh. Okay, right.
No, like it's just stuck from the ceiling, like this part down. Yeah, it won't smash and it can't move, so it's just stuck here for whenever.
Well, it'll keep protecting the treasure until we come back with a way to destroy it.
The other one was
or tunnel around it.
Okay, we have 15 minutes. We need to figure out how we're carrying this loot out.
Yeah,
this mask is incredibly cool.
Okay. I've got
Goodlash
5
has
slots
the magic
available.
shield, right?
I have a hireling that has 14 slots available because he's like lost all of his stuff over time, just torches burned and stuff.
I've got 6 slots on Goodlash and what?
Well, how much do we need for the coins?
We need
I'm
6,
also going to take the nets down. So
8
they're-
slots for the gold,
Yeah.
1 slot for the platinum,
Kondak
3
has got
slots for the silver.
Kondak has got a slot. If you want to give him something.
My hireling has 14, just FYI. So, and then
So that's
Zero
worth three.
has
Have your hireling take all the coins. That's 11 slots. Or if we leave the silver and copper.
Yeah,
Leave
leave
the
the
silver.
silver.
Leave
copper.
the silver
We
copper.
can take it.
Okay.
Leave the
does someone
copper,
have
we can take
healing
the silver.
potion Zeros can have so he doesn't die on the way out of here?
Yes.
I've got a potion of healing, but it'll cost you 75 gold, which is what I paid for it.
Okay, so you have 7. Sorry, I said 11 slots for the coins. You have 3 slots left. So
Yeah.
then the 1 magic spear, because I'm guessing you have the 2 magic spears, or the 2 mundane ones. And
Yeah.
then
Well, I have the magic sphere and the 2 mundane ones.
the scroll case, the scrolls are not in a case, right? They're loose.
The 6 scrolls are loose, correct? You can imagine they weren't found together. They were found across all the bodies.
I've got space for the 6 scrolls.
Which just
The
needs the
stone is already on somebody's head.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah. Just
How many
needs
slots
tiles.
more do we need? Ostrom can free up 5 slots.
Kondak has got 1 slot. He can take one of the vials if you want him to take one of the vials.
I think we might be good.
Are you alright?
Hang on, Kadeen has that. We have this. Let me add that. Oops. Let me add that to my thing. Those 3 vials.
I can
If
you want.
if Adam wants to drink, if Zeros wants to drink potions of healing,
I
I
don't
can
have
free
any
up
money to
maybe-
pay you, and I don't know if we got enough that he's gonna have enough to pay you, honestly, in coins.
If we get out, we will have enough money.
Here, you can have the 1d6 for the green friend one I had.
Yeah, I'll drink it. I just don't want to die here getting out. I roll terrible on that though.
And you can have the 2d6 extra healing one.
I mean, I will give rather than use the extra healing one. I will give you my 2.
Well, I also gain 1d6 HP if we start another fight. So that's just a thing.
I'll give you a potion of healing.
I will take the light blue potion because I can throw it in my bandolier since I gave you that one.
I can take the clear water in my bandolier, and I have 5 slots left in just general inventory. And Goodlash.
Big gold mask is only 1 slot, correct, Eric?
Yeah, how much is the gold mask?
1 slot. Yeah.
All right, I have that then.
All right, I think we're covered, right? So it's time to go.
Back to
Is
Goblin Town?
Is that
Or
all the items?
heading for the surface?
Yeah, do we need any more slots?
We gotta go to Goblin Town. I don't know if this is a +2 spear.
Yeah, Goblin Town. We need to identify the shields and the spears
And the mask.
and the mask.
Because that is magical voodoo, right?
Yeah, they can
100%.
identify there.
Oh my god, yeah. Like everyone can detect magic, not even wizards, that this is magical. That's how strong it
So
is.
this is like Nightwind level magic that we just pulled out of there.
Absolutely.
God level.
All right.
All right, so we're going to hustle. We're going to go back the way we came. Do you want Kondak to go ahead with his dark vision to see if he can avoid any traps, any by the beastmen?
Yeah.
If they try and ambush us. Okay,
Lead
so that's
the
what we're
way.
going to do. With Kondak leading the way.
Asu in second.
And then everyone else kind of following us behind. And Kondak's going to try and move relatively quickly, but still keeping an ear out for beastmen.
I mean, we're
You
not
got all your
actually
gear
in,
back, Zeros,
in
right?
any in-game rush, right? You can move as slowly as you want. We're just in a real-world time
Yeah,
crunch.
real world. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll move as slowly, of course, as we can.
You
Zeros,
don't
you got all your gear, right?
you don't
I
hear
have all my
anything.
gear.
I'll delete that. No.
Yeah, you don't hear anything, Kondak.
Cool. So we're gonna make a beeline for Goblin territory then.
Is it
We
quicker
left-
to go out the top of the pyramid and then across the surface to Goblin territory rather than
go to the
underground?
Not
No.
really.
No.
No.
It's not.
We're
Stop.
literally in Goblin territory.
You're
Is that
not
what
leaving.
they-
We're
Yeah.
not leaving. Kondak didn't hear
Oh,
anything.
okay.
As you open
We're
the secret
waiting.
door,
Yeah. Fuck.
waiting for you is the Beastman.
Oh.
The good news, though, is that you also surprised them. So we're just going normal initiative.
Was
There's
Zeros back in point?
4 Beastmen. Nope, Kondak's in point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
I'm
was
on
in
point.
second. I mean, you're on the wall, so you can climb wherever you want.
Yeah.
Now, I leave it up to the group whether or not Kondak would have peeked into this room earlier or not, while everyone else came in.
I mean, I would have said he would have done.
Yeah.
I think so because we knew that's where we
Then-
found them before.
Then, unfortunately, you guys should honor that, and it would probably be more like there'd be more space between.
Oh, I see. That's what you're saying. Yeah, he would have been ahead of us a little.
I've been ahead. I've moved
Yeah.
ahead. And,
They would have noticed the door open. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
And
I
both
mean, I
have been
don't think we would have
surprised.
been that far because we know it's not gonna.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying that, like, yeah, it would be a little more staggered than like everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right up on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I think Zero should be up with me.
initiative.
I don't. Yeah, Zeros would be near Asu because Shield Wall is so valuable for keeping them alive.
Yeah. And like we're on the ceiling, or you're on the ceiling, so it doesn't really matter much.
22. I rolled.
You beat me, dude.
Nice.
Uh,
Nobody
All right.
dare beat Ed.
All right, let's go. We got 9 minutes.
Right.
Right.
Can I hit my invisibility and actually get past them?
Yeah, for sure. What do you
Can I
do?
hit my Can I hit my invisibility and try and backstab the leader?
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
D20 plus 7.
Where'd he go?
19.
19 hits.
So what is it? It's backstab is double damage, right? 2D.
No, it's depends on your level
Add a
Depend-
dice.
and your
Level 3.
talents.
Level 3.
I don't play it.
Dice.
Here, let me pull it up.
It sounds like 2.
So
Two extra
three dice of damage.
3 dice of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
7 points of damage on this guy.
All right, he's still alive.
Marilyn can't really do anything. Don't even know where she's
You
gone.
said you're level 3, right?
Yeah.
You do additional extra weapon dive damage. Oh, half your level down. Never mind. You're good.
All right, Lewis, you're up. We gotta hurry.
Yep. Actually, I can't get past Asu, right?
No.
Okay.
Not in a 5 by quarter.
Sam is going to attempt to cast Fate on the one that's on 5 health. She does. D10. 7 damage on him.
They're dead.
And I guess Goodlash will attempt to throw his spear at the other one. -1. Oh no, it's flat actually.
11 won't do it.
Steve?
Pass. Adam, go.
Pass Adam.
Zeros is gonna run forward on the ceiling and new magic pit spear. He's gonna jump onto the into this space and attack the guy to my left. Try to open the way. If that's not a wide enough space for other people to go, he's
16. No,
I
that
think it's
it
going
is.
to be to try to like shove
You
that
make
guy out of the
space.
way.
You make space. Yeah.
This is with the new magic pit spear. Do I find out what it does?
Magic Pit Spear is a +1 spear.
+1 spear. All right, so that's 8 damage.
Okay.
Spear's not good enough for stories. Yeah, that's my turn. My other guy's going to be running to catch up.
Ostrom.
Ostrom, hang on. Big. Here's my giant dice thing. Okay. Are these guys aware? He's just artillery at whoever he can see.
Yeah, you can probably see that dude at the end here.
All right. They are
Do they
aware.
cast Beast for the sake of...
Holy shit, they do
being
14
able to
damage?
shoot?
14 damage kills him.
I stab him, I feel good, and then suddenly his head disappears in a mist.
Okay. Nice shot. Okay.
Then I will charge out and attack the leader, trying to
Mhm.
cripple him. I always forget. +6. Yes. Assuming that hits.
Oh, yeah.
15. Yeah, okay. D8 +2 +4. 9 damage.
9 kills him. All right.
And that's me.
1 is Kondak, 2 is Osu, 3 is Zeros.
Come at me. I have AC 20. That it? I have 4 HP left.
Oh,
I'm up. Do I rage? Do I have to roll for rage? Seeing as
Yeah,
I took
absolutely.
damage and I'm below half.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Swear to God.
I pass.
Yeah.
Crit it.
Dude,
Never didn't have it.
The best
I'm
rolls.
I'm mastering this shit.
Best rolls today, Adam. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so Condak's gonna try and stab this guy.
Mhm.
Misses.
Cool. Goodlash will come up, grab his spear, and well, he's got another spear. But he'll try and stab that guy. Plus -1.
Zero.
Good lash, dude. Doing it. 0.
He's never rolled higher than a 4.
And Samarik can't get past his arc, so she can't do anything.
Lewis, have you ever considered being good at rolling dice like I am?
Usart moves on whose turn?
Who's that's my guy.
That's Adam's
Doesn't
guy.
matter, Steve. We've got to kill this guy, and then we've got to go. We've got 4.
Yeah, Steve's
3
Yeah.
turn. Steve's turn.
I'm done.
Pass.
Pass.
Zero,
Adam's turn.
so I'm on the ceiling and attack.
Send it.
And Usart will move.
That's
Yeah.
1d4.
Yeah.
That's gonna. Can
Oh,
I just
for
like
sure.
lift him up and rip his heart out?
Yeah, I mean, your
Okay.
mighty deed die extra damage would kill him by default anyways. So yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm
Sick.
stealing his
They're
heart
down.
as my mighty deed
Nice. Okay.
because I need that.
Is that the last one? Have you done it?
That is the last one.
Did they have
Right,
anything
let's
spelled
all
on
go,
now?
go, 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 go.
Or did they
Yeah,
have
let's
We
anything
get
are
out.
going very slowly
quickly.
and cautiously in game, but we are doing it
Yeah.
very quickly out of game.
Okay. You are very discreetly and cautiously moving ahead. Kondak, you'll spot that the floors in the first debouchement are relatively newly cleaned.
What? No, come on, Eric.
Just
Are you serious? I'm gonna get.
Is there
I'm gonna-
another gelatinous cube?
Yeah. They're spawning them. Okay, I'm getting my 10-foot pole out, and we're gonna.
20
we're
plus.
We just got to reach the stairs and get down them.
Roll luck.
Okay.
We've got 3 thieves. We should be able to spot all the traps.
All right. All right, here's the bad news.
Is there a
You
gelatinous cube in this room?
No.
No. Okay.
Hey,
Is
can
it
we
on the
go
ceiling?
down? Oh,
Arrows.
Whoa, what's the bad
I'm not
news?
gonna. I'm gonna be. This is a tricky situation. I'm not gonna penalize you at fucking 10:30. Okay, that's not the point here. The point here is like if you can avoid this cleverly, we're done and you're safe and don't worry about it. Okay. Yes, the room is clean and you cannot see the cube by default, right? So that's the problem. The problem is you don't know where it is in this room.
the
I literally
cube.
just asked Dial Deity if there's a cube in this room.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's turn around and go back down the stairs to Gogs.
Yeah, we just go
Oh,
down to Gogs.
downstairs. Yeah.
Nice. That takes a torch, and then you can make it back, and then it'll take one more torch, and once you make it to the goblin middle area.
I burned my
I
last 2
burned
torches.
four.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So what was the cube?
A
Gelatinous
It's a
cube.
gelatinous cube.
It's a-
Oh, the
They're
gelatinous.
invisible. You walk
Yeah.
into them and they eat you.
Yes.
How
Just
does
don't walk into it
roll?
and you're
Yeah.
fine.
You should. Yeah. All right.
Gotta check that random.
Are we
encounter
out?
anyway. I swear to God.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So okay.
Brilliant.
I literally got recently released enemies. So I'm so sorry that I rolled randomly to say, is it a gelatinous cube? And I got it. That's even worse. You guys are safe. You make it back just fine. Let's calculate treasure tonight. Experience wise, you guys are doing really good.
Can somebody
So let's do gold.
add up those coins?
Yeah. I have not written down any of the treasure that you brought back. So
I just wrote
nice.
it all down in the rolls chat.
All right, can we convert that to gold?
Yeah. And then platinums are worth 5,
No, 10.
10.
How do you evaluate gold value for items?
Magic items don't give experience, but they count. But there's 3 tiers for magic items for purposes of attracting followers. It's either 500, it's 1,000, or 2,000 for purposes. Nightwind, like +2 items with like crazy abilities and stuff are like 1,000. +1 items would basically be like 500.
So how do we
1,000 is kind of anything in the middle.
Do you just roll followers and then they just show up?
No, they have to come with you, and then you roll after an adventure, and you have to get a certain score. And
Oh, if you have a hireling with you, then
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a whole
Got
map
it.
to it.
Yeah.
So 1,859 golden coins. We round down.
Okay, 1859 plus your combat XP gives you a final XP share of 357 and a final gold share of 266. Now I'm sure. So it's slightly underwhelming, but you also got a ton of magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that keeps being an issue. Is like I get magic items, but they're like not the ones for my characters. And then
Oh, damn. If only this treasure was made for you.
There's definitely more stuff in that team.
Yeah. So are we going to pay to identify this stuff now, or are we going to
Um,
wait till we have a wizard?
well, Zeros needs to downtime at least once to recuperate.
Oh,
Otherwise, he's just not going to be ready for like 2 weeks. 'Cause he just
Sam
has
is
to
gonna.
be-
Sam is gonna.
We know
ask
that
if any
Eric's
of,
away
any
for
of
a
it's
while.
cursed.
Okay.
Is any of it cursed?
No.
Okay.
Can you do that one more time and ask if purifying the corpse of the Master Wraith would clear the tower?
Yep.
While we're in session.
+4. So will purifying the Wraith, the Master Wraith,
The corpse of the Master Wraith.
the corpse of the Master Wraith, clear the tower?
Or
Wraith?
like
Break its
remove
hold.
the
Break its
right-
hold on the wraiths or something.
No.
Yeah.
Will it weaken it? I suppose.
That's a second.
or
That's
will
a second
will
question, brother.
I haven't rolled. I haven't
He hadn't
rolled.
rolled
I
yet.
haven't
He
rolled.
just
Oh, sorry.
answered.
Oh, I thought that was the 20. My bad. Okay.
No, that was the
No, that
first
was
question. Will it kill the wraith, or no? Will it weaken the wraith?
And penance.
Plus 4 plus 8 d8. Luck.
God, you always have luck.
Yes, I measure it very carefully.
Yeah.
to
The
make
answer.
sure to maximize.
The answer to your question is no.
So it won't even weaken it.
Nope. Not
Um,
mechanically or anything like that.
It costs 100 gold to identify a magic item.
Yep.
Does this
I would say it
Mask.
costs 100 to identify the scrolls, but it probably should cost 100 per item. But we haven't really been doing that, so like send it. I don't know. I don't even know why I brought that up. We already changed. It's too late in the game. We press it in. It's just you can cast it and it gets everything. So go ahead.
Does the townsfolk level up?
Townsfolk
Is
do
it
level
100
up.
XP or 1,000?
Yeah, 100.
Which
100 gets them
townsfolk?
level 1.
I will
Well,
spend 100 gold to identify the magic shield I picked up. This was the first one, not the one in the pit.
Okay. That is a
Can I
+2
make
shield.
him a? Ooh. Can I make this guy a loyal follower to me? The what's his name?
Got to do a loyalty check.
Usart.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll
So-
have to give
so-
him.
So
Yeah,
the
roll.
shield is 4.
Yeah,
I did. I rolled a 18. I was rolling
Yeah.
to see if he would stay with me, and then I asked to be leveled up. So
he'll stay with you if you give him a full share of the treasure, so like 133 gold for his efforts today. Because a 20 would have been 100%, no problem. But with not a 20, he'll be willing to do it for you just for a little bit extra cash right now. Like basically, treat me like a full share, and then you got it. You got a deal. Otherwise, it's one more adventure.
Does this
No. not right now.
does this mask does this mask count as a great treasure for purposes of satisfying Ostrom's vow?
Oh yeah, 100%. This thing is very cool.
Do we want another hireling as a cleric or one as a fighter? He has both +2 strength and +2 wisdom.
Seers, man. Seers are legit great, and we're not getting any of them in the randomly generated ones. Like, especially to have as hirelings, just having people that can pass luck around consistently is
Luck machines.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make Usard a seer then. Because I don't even want to really take him on adventures. I just want him to be like someone we could use in for future hold a part of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Stuff that is our goal.
What's happening with the rest of the loot? Is it all just going in the vault, or is anyone claiming any of it?
I'll pay 100 to identify the mask.
All right, I'm gonna
I mean,
mark
do
this in
you want that
spoilers.
to be identified, mate. Like,
Those are
do you
the
want everyone to
scrolls
know
if
we
someone
have this
identifies
mask?
them. Sorry, go ahead.
Do you want everyone to know that we have this mask, Adam? Like, they'll be quite
Zeros will
happy.
pay to identify it. Like that's what
Okay.
he'll do.
That's fine. Fine.
Okay. You have okay. I'm going to start by giving that these cool magic items don't have names. You'll just have to figure out what they are, and you can call them what you want. But this is clearly a golden, highly featured golden mask of some sort of major dignitary of the long past. Subtle shaping of the gold, as well as applications of durable paints. It's
Call it like the founder's mask. That's what
Yeah.
I'm going to call it.
all right.
That's what that
So
gives.
for starters, wearing this mask will give you dark vision or dark sight. Furthermore, it will allow you to cast true seeing once per day.
Mm.
Furthermore, you have advantage on all illusion checks to disbelieve, as well as detecting lies. And then finally, it will enhance your wisdom by 1, as long as the mask is worn. There is also a very powerful downside to it that will be identified. Not saying it's cursed or anything like that, but it will change your alignment to lawful neutral even when you take it off.
Actually, half of the party, that's fine
I think
for us.
Zeros would keep it. Like,
So,
I think he's okay with being lawful neutral.
the tech magic is 100%. It's not. So there is an ego in it, but it's not intelligent or anything like that. It's not sentient. But like, there's clearly like the former person of this mask's personality is somewhat imprinted in this mask, which causes this effect. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like an echo.
So lawful neutral.
Yeah, if you wear it.
Will it fight with the chaotic spirit that possesses Zeros?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens.
We're gonna make him absolutely mad. He would wear the mask if no one else wants it.
Steve, then there you go. You can have the list of those scrolls. Bear in mind
magic
some of those
spear.
are witch scrolls.
Are you paying to identify the spear as well that you picked up?
No, I figured out what it does. It's a +1 spear. I killed a guy with it.
Okay.
As far as you can tell, there's no other. You haven't noticed any other additional benefits from that spear.
Yeah, maybe if I throw it at someone, it'll do something, but I don't know.
What sort of character would be the best to have to be wearing this mask around? Who is it useful for a fighter or for a wizard or something?
And
For somebody that
whoever,
has wisdom.
and please, whoever wears this mask, please let me know.
I mean, I feel like Adam gets dibs on it. Like
Yeah, I mean,
you
if
went,
Sirius wants
you
to
went
wear
and
it,
did it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
You can wear
want
it.
I want the
You've already got it.
golden mask.
If you don't want it, like definitely Sam would wear it because it would give her +1 wisdom with the +1 wisdom, so that would bump her up too. But like, it's dibs on you, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep golden mask, mask of the founder. That's what I'm calling it. I'll keep the mask of the founder, and it'll just permanently take 1 slot, or does it not count?
Yeah,
for
it's 1
that?
slot. It's 1 slot.
What's his
but
drip value?
Yeah, what's the drip value of that?
2,000.
2,000. All right.
Oh yeah. I
Is
mean,
somebody paying to
dude.
identify
Okay,
Goodlash
to be
as
clear, you look like Edward Norton in Kingdom of Heaven. You know what I mean? Like you got that golden drip.
All right.
Yeah, there's the magic shield and there's the +1 spear that might. Yeah, I guess it's probably just +1. But
Yeah. There's another shield that you got that I think Goodlash has
Like
that hasn't been
Goodlash is
identified.
holding.
Yeah.
Are you paying to identify that and keeping it with Goodlash, or
I mean, if I'm not paying for it, if it's going into the
I'll pay for it?
company,
If it's
With
going to
the
Goodwill,
situation.
yeah.
like
I mean,
you know,
I'll pay
I'll
for
keep,
it, but I might
I'll keep
Okay.
it and pay
just take
for it. But
All right,
yeah,
all right. Is somebody's paying for it?
Yes, I will pay
Okay.
for it.
Cool. This is also a +2 shield, despite it looking rusty.
Okay.
So it's a +2 shield, but it doesn't have +2 drip. It's only worth 500 because it's rusty.
Okay.
It's just a
Right,
magical side
probably
effect
not.
of it.
Goodlash's character.
So +2 shields grant 4 AC.
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty sick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eric, are you willing to send me the text of the mask?
Yeah, for sure.
Does the glowing blue stone need to be identified, or we just figured it was +1 wisdom?
I think they worked it out.
Yeah,
I think we're
I'm-
figuring +1.
I think if you wore it, you would you would have the wisdom to infer that you should probably double check it just to be sure.
Yeah, because
yeah,
the transmutation and enhancement, there might be additional benefits and stuff.
I'll put that. If someone's got the vault open, just put that in for Samur, because yeah, it's +1 wisdom it doesn't bump her up per threshold. So
Okay, I will dump it in there.
All right. Do you spend the 100 to identify it?
No, I'm not paying for
Okay.
for that.
Do you want to put like asterisks next to items that still need identification?
I'm updating them in the chat right there, which is why I keep asking this stuff.
So Steve gets
Then
first pick
what
for any
else?
scrolls.
Yep.
You paid for them?
Can we sip those vials?
Yep. The 2 clear ones taste like water. And the third one tastes like salt water.
The light blue one tastes like salt water.
So probably holy waters.
Well, we've seen a lot of holy water, so I think we
Have
would
we
rec-
tasted a lot of holy water? Who's there?
I mean, taste
Who
the
is that?
holy water. You have it on you, right? Does
You
it
ever
taste the
tasted
same?
No,
holy
I
water?
poured it into the sludge pool.
Has anybody tasted holy water? Ostrom hasn't.
That's a good album name.
Tasting holy water.
Has anybody tasted holy water?
I think that's all the items. The only one going into the bank is the glowing blue stone.
What's happening with the spear?
Zeros has it.
Yep.
Cool.
You're taking 2 items.
Someone else really wants it.
I mean,
I can't
Goodlash,
use it. But
Goodlash could do with one, but PCs take precedent.
Does anybody not have a magic item that can use a spear? A magic weapon?
Ostrom has his mega bow. So that's,
So I get that you have disadvantage on casting and everything, and you need to.
well, now he has to do some training. So I'll
yeah,
need to
now you
figure
need
out.
to train to use it. So I think that's all the items. The only one going into the bank is the glowing blue stone right now.
I thought Samrook's not taking that, no?
No, there's no point. It doesn't bump me up
No.
a thing. It's just
Okay.
there's literally no difference between 16 and 17 wisdom.
Yeah. Just let me know if you wear the mask or just own it.
I'm wearing the mask.
I mean, Kondak would take the glowing stone because if he gets bumped 1 wisdom and he goes up to +2, he goes up to 14.
Okay.
Gets an extra
You are now lawful neutral.
All right.
Furthermore, you have an absolute visceral hatred for Heketi.
Oh, I already did that. Frogs are gross.
No.
Now
Furthermore,
I really need to get that frog biter spear.
Furthermore, you will basically be forced to act impulsively or possibly foolishly around frogs and salamanders and other such beings.
I mean, he already does that in character,
Yeah.
anyways. So
But yeah, you have an intense visceral hatred for Heketi and their salamander kind of allies.
How many times have I typed that I hate like frogs and stuff in the chat? Just like
No frogs.
just
No
put it
frogs
in the
here.
chat. No frogs? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I take the iron stone? Is that okay?
Yeah.
You feel while you wear this mask as well, you do feel like you're important.
Oh, he
Well,
felt like that anyway.
no big change there for
plus
Yeah.
1 ego now.
Zeros. He thinks he's
Yeah.
important already.
So I think that's all the items.
Cool.
Oh, I'll put the Hell Dark Vision back in the vault as well.
And next session is the 30th, so we can all just go on downtime anyways. Because it's over a week.
Are we doing one time
Are you
during that?
freezing time, Eric?
I'm gonna freeze time because it's my bad. Whenever I can't play,
Yeah.
that's free for you. Time doesn't move. When you can't play, too bad. Get good, right? That's the logic. That it's not fair for
I
you.
honestly wish that you would keep time going for the week.
Do you want to?
But I have Leper Lopper back when I get.
Look,
when
the
I-
idea is that if
I
I
mean-
can't, if I'm unavailable, I don't want you to feel like you're penalized, right? Because it's my bad. So like, I would rather whatever's most beneficial for the party, and I usually assume that means no time passing, because then your countdowns don't go down,
Yeah.
my countdowns don't go down, etc.
I would prefer no time pass.
As long as one person prefers no time pass, I'm pretty sure I
Yeah,
don't think
no
it has to be unanimous.
So is there anything left of this magical stuff that isn't claimed?
Yeah, I'm trying to determine something, and yeah, sorry, Jason, I'm trying to determine this mask stuff right now. So I saw your question, but I'm
don't worry
trying to.
about
Okay.
if I put it in the chat.
Yeah.
No, we got you in chat.
Adam, you're feeling really important.
Oh yeah. All right.
There's a noticeable change in the behavior of Zeros to the rest of the group while he's wearing this mask. He's walking upright, you know what I mean? Like he's doing this stuff. He's looking around. He's beginning to speak more Mithric. He can't even speak Mithric. Like he like switches like occasionally like if you were Duolingo, if you were dual anything but monolinguistic.
This is like a glorious curse to fall on Zeros. Even though it's probably not a curse.
Yeah. Right. Cool. This will before we end the session tonight, this will progress. In 10 minutes after wearing this mask, you can speak Mithric perfectly.
Awesome.
You think that Touristus is a really cool guy.
Touristus. Oh, Touristus. Okay.
Yeah. You should and that you should rename this founder's mask to Touristus mask.
All right.
Oh no.
After all, it's the rightful owner.
Is he turning into this guy?
Yeah,
Can Zeros
we'll
take it
just
off?
have to murder him when he gets.
He can take it off whenever he wants. Yeah.
We can.
Just don't let Zeros and Leper Lopper in the same room because they might fight. Which is glorious because they're both my characters. So if they fight,
Yeah.
It's my fault.
Is Leper Lopper a frog person?
No, Leper Lopper just really believes the book he read that Toristus is kind of a fraud.
It's fraud.
Which Zeros might think he called him a frog and then take that as a very dire insult.
I have 23
Alright,
AC
so-
now.
So we're like in Goblin Town. You guys are bartering and stuff like that, and doing all these trades and stuff like that. And yeah, Adam's definitely acting weird, or well, Zeros is.
It's okay. I act weird too.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to address the player at the moment, man. I'm sorry.
But he's just wandering around. He's just wandering around with his mask on, right?
Yo, yeah,
Just wandering around the
absolutely.
market.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I wear this
assume-
mask,
Anyone-
like-
I assume he
Does
says he
anyone
could
take
take it off anytime he wants.
Does anyone
Yeah.
take interest in his mask?
Oh, definitely. The Priskins probably are like,
Yeah,
yo,
Oh, have you showed it to the Priskins?
well, they're
I mean, he's
there,
wearing it.
probably, right? He's wearing it in
Well, I
Goblin
mean,
Town, speaking in
it doesn't mean-
Mythric.
Yeah, but the Priskins live in a they vibe in a consulate. Like they don't actually like hang out a lot, like
Oh.
walking around.
Right,
They kind of they keep to themselves because they don't like asking questions and stuff, and really kind of only address the king. And
Can I
like,
make my
they're a
future,
quiet bunch.
We're,
When I
we're
do
out of
future facts,
time.
can I do them to Toristus?
Do you want to go?
That's the next question.
All right.
Oh, I gotta go. I gotta
Well-
make supper.
Well, okay. I'm so sorry then. Like, if you don't take off this mask, then I'm just gonna fast forward to the effect.
Oh,
Like, you begin to think you're the best friends with Toristus. Eventually, you start to believe that you are. You're like, wait a second. I could just beat Toristus. What's stopping me? You take off the mask.
yeah, I'll take off the mask.
Okay. You have a massive headache as you go back to your normal goblin self. Or, well, I mean, like, spiritually goblin self.
Zeros is a human.
I know, but you're
spiritually goblin
spiritually goblin.
and still lawful neutral.
If you put on this mask again, you will not be able to take it off.
And I will be convinced I'm Toristus.
Correct. So there you go.
Would
Contemplate
remove
that on the
curse
tree
this
of-
and that effect.
It's
Contemplate
not a
this on the
curse.
tree of woe. It's not a curse.
Yeah, it's doing exactly what it. Yeah.
Cool. I think.
So that's a good way to. That's a good place to end.
Oh, I guess because we were in a hurry.
Curse, why didn't it
You've-
pop up in the identify?
There was nothing
You have
on
rode the lightning. You have
there
rode
was
the lightning
nothing on
long enough.
the Beastmen, right?
Yeah, nothing of value. Probably some silver that I don't know. Just fuck it, whatever.
No
Rounding,
secret
a
code.
rounding error. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'll give this. I'll give this to you for free. I'll give this to you for free, considering we were kind of rushing to get out of here, and you would have been, obviously doing everything you can. You would have noticed that yes, the stuff that they were using for the fire resistance like that was potions of fire resistance, which is weird because this was potions that are not done through mushrooms.
Yeah,
They're
they've got
working
an
with the
alliance.
Setites.
Got an alliance with Setites. Yeah.
Sweet.
That's probably the important part.
So who do
Anyways.
we hate the most right now of all these different people?
Setites.
Setites, okay. It's like we
don't
seem
really-
to hate.
We don't really hate the Beastmen. We just keep getting into entanglements with them. I don't know.
But if they're tied up with the Setites, that means it's all one bucket of people we were fighting with.
Yeah, we heard rumors there was a lot. They were making an alliance against us. I think. So.
Okay. Sweet. See y'all.
Nice. Yeah, good game.
Nice. Good session.
Thanks,
everyone.
y'all. Yeah,
Peace.
good stuff, y'all. Take care.
Thanks, Eric. Have a good break.
Yeah.